The Crash Report is finally back after a month and 3 weeks. Hazard is unfortunately not here. Sonny is no longer a part of the show. Kenny is not here today either.
He's still fun.
Sunday, May 25th. But Amanda is here. Amanda.
Fuck yeah, I am. What's up?
We also have Sarah Snyder on the show. Sarah, how are you?
I am just peachy. How are you?
Great. So I have The Living coming on in about 20 minutes. Awesome band from Canton, Ohio. Phenomenal band. They'll be on in a few moments. Amanda, how's everything been with you lately?
Good. Busy.
Well, I won't say much, but if you remember, I think it was Amanda's first official day on the show. We had a certain band on, and this person is now doing a GoFundMe to help them. So if you want to go back a few weeks into the show and figure out who we're talking about, they're doing a GoFundMe to help pay for their lawyer and everything. So feel free to go donate some cash to that guy. He's looking for about 10 grand, I believe.
Or not.
Last time I checked, he had about $60. So if you want to help this guy pay for a lawyer, go donate some money to him. Amanda, I was talking to somebody. I want to say it was Micah. And we were just talking. He said, how many dick pics a day do you think Amanda gets? So, Amanda, how many dick pics a day do you get on Snapchat, your phone, whatever?
On average, there's
average.
There's days where I don't get any.
Let's go do a week. Would you say you get more than 10 a week?
Maybe around 10.
Around 10 a week.
However, if you're going to send them to me, at least shave your balls, man. No woman likes a big bush. Neither the guys. Nobody wants to go down on a Furby. It's not going to happen.
No. This is what I figure, is that if the hair's there, leave it there.
Ew, no.
Yes.
The only place I want hair on a man is a beard. Face.
No.
They got to have the scruff.
If you got hair there, keep it there. That's the way I look at it. Sarah, how are you?
I am just peachy.
We were both at Rock on the Range last weekend. How was your Rock on the Range experience, Sarah?
Pretty freaking awesome. Pretty freaking cold though. I'm not. It
was crazy. Friday and Saturday was just, oh my god, it was unbelievable. I made Taz sit through Guns N' Roses in a tank top and shorts while I'm sitting there. She gave me her hoodie and I'm watching Guns N' Roses. But it was cold. It was cold as hell.
It was freezing.
But no, it was a good time. Amanda, why weren't you at Rock on the Range?
Because as a single mom, I have responsibilities. I gotta work.
Well,
and unlike some mothers, I actually
we'll get into
care about my child.
We'll get into that a little bit later, I suppose. Oh my god. It's so weird doing the show without Hazard here, you know?
It feels lonely. The porn star's gone.
Today, yes, Mr. Porn Star Kenny is gone.
Porn star? Oh, that's right.
Yes, I'll just tell the story real quick since Kenny's probably tired of telling it. Kenny got a porn deal from Natasha Vega. Where did he meet her at?
Wasn't it a meet and greet?
It was a meet and greet, yes. And honestly, I don't think I would ever go to a meet and greet for a porn star.
I wouldn't want to shake her hand.
No.
Right.
It's hi, how you doing, and that's it.
Right.
Anyways,
so he turned this porn deal down, and in turn, his girlfriend at the time got incredibly pissed at him for turning it down. Sarah, you have a boyfriend, I believe, right?
Yeah.
You guys have been there. Yeah, the other day was your 2-year anniversary.
Oh, good
If he got offered a porn deal and he turned it down, would you be mad? Would you?
No. When you were saying that, I was thinking it's kind of backwards because usually chicks freak out if a guy comes in, within a certain radius of a porn star.
I think Taz would kill me if I. Would you kill me if I took a porn deal?
Depending on the porn star, I'd say let's make this a 3-way, so we can all get a paycheck. And then it cancels each other out. You can't be mad at each other. You both banged her.
Right. You're having fun. You're getting paid. Why not? And my boyfriend's way too shy to even think about any of that. So I don't really think that situation applies.
It's like that girl from Duke University. You guys know that story about the girl from Duke?
That banged the whole basketball team or something?
No. This girl, her name's Miriam something. But anyways, she was a student. She is a student at Duke University, and one of the students at Duke found her in a porno. Her porno name is Belle Knox.
I've heard this.
And
never heard it.
You never heard of this? This is a while ago, but she's one of the most popular porn stars now. Anyways, so the entire school now knows about her, being a porn star, and she says, she's on her Twitter. She's like, "Fuck you! If I want to bang dudes, I'm gonna bang dudes."
I'm paying for my own college.
She's ugly. She's disgusting.
I don't need a loan.
I mean, she is disgusting. But I read somewhere she gets about $1,500 a movie. I don't know how much dude
That's
is.
it? $1,500?
$1,500 a movie.
But what's even weirder is that she's complaining about the
better negotiator.
Right.
Well, how long do you think it takes? It can't take that long to shoot a porno.
I don't care. There should be more money to it than that if you're going to do it. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't pose nude, but if, Playboy or Hustler or somebody called and they're like, hey, we're going to pay you X amount of money to do a nude shoot.
The average
buys me a new car. All
the
right.
average person can live off of $1,500 to $2,000 a month. The average single person can live off of $1,500 a month.
Yeah, no.
When she's doing, say, 4 or 5 movies a month, that's a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it still asks for more. That's a whole lot of dick to take in a month for that little bit of money.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I would never do
like
pornos.
A blown out vagina or $1,500. I'm going to take a healthy vagina.
Well, that's obviously what she wants, though.
I don't know.
It's obviously what she wants. But,
we are just hopping right into it today.
There we are, hopping right into it. I gotta say, I was here Friday night. Was that Friday I was here? Yeah, I was here Friday for Fox. A band from the 80s. It's got Al McKenzie, who we had on the show a few months ago from Firehouse. Todd Shelley, all sorts of people. And met this guy. And his name's Jesse. He's got a buddy named Josh. They're both 25 years old. And Jesse has, when he was 3 years old, he held a lighter for 60 seconds and it blew up. So he's covered in head to toe in burn marks. But him and this Josh guy, do either of you know who I'm talking about? Standing outside, and they're begging me to come on the show. They're begging me to come on the show. And there's a picture inside the bar of the Alice Cooper tribute who's playing here. And Josh is like, "Oh my God, is that Alice Cooper?" And Jesse's like, "Dude, that's your fucking stepmom. She's a stripper." So we started talking. This dude's mom is a stripper, and he actually went in and watched his mom take her clothes off.
What?
What?
I actually watched his. I said, "You didn't watch, did you?" I'm like, "Have you ever been in there and watched this stripper?" And he goes, "Yeah, hell yeah." And I'm like,
"That's gross."
I'm like,
That's nightmaric.
I said, "Did you watch her?" And he goes, "Just once." Just once, but I was trashed. And I said, "Dude,
that's even worse."
So there's no way in hell you couldn't pay me to watch my mom strip." No.
I'd pay to watch your mom strip. I love you, Crash.
Everybody would. Everybody would.
She's beautiful.
You got a hot mom?
His mom is stunningly beautiful.
Yeah?
She really is.
So,
Crash Mom, if you're listening, all jokes aside, you are beautiful.
She probably turned the show off 5 minutes ago. But no, so they'll be on the show soon. It's just they're like best friends. So they're coming on the show soon. They keep begging me. But anyways, tonight at the Rock Factory, I believe it is, Impending Lies is playing with Diecast and Padded Room and I Am Heresy. So I will be going to that probably. Amanda, what shows are you going to be going to this upcoming weekend?
Well, I was going to go to Devil Strip, but all that shit got canceled, so I will be at the Outpost Saturday night.
The Outpost? Who's at the Outpost on Saturday?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Wheeling,
Cherry Poppins,
Cherry
Chaos
Poppins.
in the Sky,
Yeah.
Titans in Time, and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I will be at the Knucklehead show. Sarah, do you go to shows every weekend like the rest of us on the show do?
Not religiously. I'm just now starting to get back into doing all that. I'm definitely considering going to see Impending Lies tonight, like you are.
Why did you take a break from the local music scene?
Because I was butthurt like a son of a bitch.
about what happened.
I just needed a break. I was in a band for 5 years, and it just had a really horrible ending, and I just needed a break from it for a while. So I took a 2-year break, and now I'm back, and now I'm starting things up again. So,
also, what else is going on tonight? It's a Sunday. It was weird. We moved the show to Sundays. Amanda's suggestion. I said, sure, why not?
It's easier to get bands in here.
That's true.
People work during the week. They can't get
like
here.
Like I said, we have the living coming on in a few moments. No, it is. I do. I guess I agree with that. But the problem is that there's less people in here on a Sunday afternoon like such. But that's all right, because if we ever need a special guest, there's always Micah, who's...
yeah, and apparently I have to dance on the bar one of these nights.
Well, you could be just like our...
No, I'm good.
You brought it up, though. You set yourself up for it.
Yeah, but I actually pay for my stuff.
Well, we might as well get into this now before we bring up the living here in a few moments. There was a certain woman who apparently she was with her boyfriend at a bar, and her boyfriend got completely wasted, and he passed out outside on a patio stage at such bar, and they could not. Taz is coming up. She must have some comments to say about what
Taz and Tase.
Taz, yes. There was actually a taser involved in this, but anyways, so apparently this woman could not find her boyfriend at this bar for over an hour because he wanted French fries, so she went in to get him French fries or whatever, come back outside, this guy's gone. So after an hour, she finds this guy, and he's just yelling in her face, "Oh, fuck you, you stupid bitch, I don't need you," this and that. And, they keep fighting, whatever, and this guy decks her in the face.
What?
And so a certain other woman pulled out a taser, and she tased this guy in the parking lot of this bar.
He's lucky he didn't get his ass beat in the bar parking lot. Honestly.
Nobody was here.
Oh.
The bar was closing, I guess, at this point. So, I don't know. Anyways, the bar was closing at this point. And so, which is why there was nobody there to help. But anyway, so the cops come and whatever, and this woman's friend offers to take her home. So she finally gets in the car, and they're driving, and this supposed man said to this woman, don't you think it'd be good, it'd be nice for your children to wake up to you in the morning? And she says, "Fuck my children, fuck them, I care more about my boyfriend than my kids, blah, blah, blah." So this guy stopped the car, and he's just like, "Get the fuck out, bitch."
Wow.
And then a police van came and took them both away, whatever. It's absolutely...
No way. As a mother, would that ever happen?
Sarah, do you have any children?
To my kid.
I don't have any kids of my own, but, my boyfriend has a 5-year-old, and I love him like he's my own, and it's the same deal. I could never even imagine talking about
Crush, you've seen me as a mom. When I took Bella out to the Devil Strip show, I had to tell you how many times to watch her mouth.
Kept offering her tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, I wouldn't really.
However, my child also said that Leslie was pretty and she really liked her.
Oh.
And she was like, she felt like a rock star thanks to all the guys. Josh from Von Isley letting her run fog machines and shit. She had a blast.
How old's your daughter?
10. And then the guys from Devil
Strip took her up. She said Taz was pretty. I don't see where she's coming from on that one. But I'm just kidding. No, I honestly, and I told Taz this, I said that Bella is probably one of the most respectful little kids I've ever met in my life.
She's a good kid.
She's super nice.
She gets disciplined.
She hit me really hard.
In all fairness, you told her to punch you.
Well, I didn't know she was going to hit me that hard.
She's my kid. What do you expect? I'm not going to raise a pussy.
Well, that's true, I guess. I don't know. I mean, were you that respectful when you were 10 years old?
Yeah.
I know. I bet you were just a little bitch when you were 10 years old.
No, I actually was a great kid. I had phenomenal grades. I didn't really start rebelling until I was like 15, 16.
Same.
And then the tattoos came, and my mother hated me, and
Yep.
Well, and I guess I never really, I don't know. Taz is a little rebellion, a little rebel, I guess you would say. Right, Taz?
Right.
She's not in a very good mood today, it seems like. I don't know why.
do you need to see my boobs?
Am I?
Well, there's a certain bartender here at the Rock House who keeps... no. Anyways, who keeps begging to see Taz's boobs, and she just won't show them. I keep saying, I think you should. I think you should show them, and she says no. If I was a girl and a bartender kept asking to see my boobs, I would show them.
Think about all the free drinks you could get.
He may or may not have seen them.
Well, you give me that look. Yeah, she pulled her boobs out for this bartender. I wonder how Micah... Hey, Micah!
Yeah.
Hey, come up here really quick.
Boobs are boobs.
Yeah, boobs are boobs.
There's good boobs, there's bad boobs, but it's still like pizza. You're going to eat them.
Well, yeah, apparently.
Or look at it, you know?
Micah, lead singer of Fracture.
Blah, blah, blah.
Micah, how are you today?
Shitty, how are you?
You know Chris, the bartender.
Yep.
Are you aware that for the past, I don't know, would you say 4 months, 5 months, he's been begging Taz to see her boobs?
Is that the one that caught the stripper's hair on fire?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Yes, that's a great video.
He's been begging Taz to show him her boobs.
Okay.
And on Thursday, she showed him her
Actually,
boobs.
you showed him my boobs.
Well, yeah, I showed him her boobs.
I was there. Remember, you yelled at him. Why would you do that?
No, it was outside. You
was
weren't
outside.
outside. It was
There
outside.
was a different reason you yelled at him at the bar that one day?
It's probably the
It's
same.
crazy.
No, that same day?
He gets yelled at all
You were
the time.
sitting at the bar, and she was like, why would you do that?
Yeah, it was probably the same.
No. Oh, maybe it was either that or I was saying, "Oh, this guy is kind of weirding me out." And she was like, "Oh, why would you say that?" And then he goes out and decks somebody in the face. So I told her, I said, "You owe me an apology." And she goes, "Fuck you." But is Chris like that with all the women here?
He doesn't ask to see my boobs.
Does he really?
No, he
Never
doesn't.
has.
No, but he probably.
No,
doesn't
I've
like
never
women.
heard him do it, but I doubt he would do it in front
Maybe it's
of
just
me.
because I'm big and scary.
Yeah, you're giant.
My tits are.
I don't see it. I've never seen your boobs, and they just don't look that big.
I don't. I've never seen him do it. I mean, I know he's a perv like me, but he's way pervier than I am. Yeah, he's a perv. I think his girlfriend's like 16 or something.
And he's like what 30?
Oh wait, no. Yeah, so we're starting a legal fund for him tomorrow.
yeah, we'll start a fund for him too.
No, she's 24. But yeah, he's a little pervy sometimes, but I've never heard him outright ask.
Didn't he used to manage a strip club or something?
No, he worked
That's
for...
how he fired him, was catch him on fire.
Worked for a guy that owned the strip clubs, but he owns all the downtown bars too. He actually worked at the downtown bars.
Oh,
Czar and Posh and Who Gives a Crap. You know, those
right.
guys.
Who gives a fuck about any other bar except for Ripper's Rock House, right?
Apparently nobody gives a fuck about it today.
Yeah. Well, let me take a quick break. When we get back, we'll have the living on. This is Silver Tongue coming alive. They'll be here in a few months. So we'll be right back on the Crash Report. Don't go anywhere.
Why don't you steal the exact sound?
I've been pissed off, bitched at, never been bitch slapped, stepped on, done wrong. Man, this week is dragging on. Watch the clock, one more day to wanna be here anyway. Tick tock, watch the clock, gotta build a race some hell. I'm burning inside, got a feeling this is the night. We're going out, screaming loud, turn the town inside out. Hit the switch, ain't that a bitch? Just like that, I'm feeling it, 'cause I'm coming alive. Tonight, I'm coming alive. Coming balls to the wall. We're gonna get ripped, double fist, get a little ape shit. Jagged shots, forget the scotch, whiskey hill and demon drops. Set the pace for this race. Who's the first to get your face? Slam it down, last one out. Gotta buy the next 2 rounds. I'm burning inside. Got a feeling this
go. Back on the Craft Report. Here with Sean and Alex of the Living. What's up, guys?
Yo, man. How goes it?
So, I know we've been trying to get you guys on the show for a long time. Today finally worked out.
It's good to be here, man.
It's great to be here.
2/3 of the Living here.
Yep.
So, I gotta say, Amanda, Sarah, have you guys ever seen The Living before?
Not live, no.
I gotta say, out of all the local bands that I know and that I've seen, there's nobody else quite like The Living.
Well, thank you very
You're
much.
too flattering, Logan. Thank you.
Unless that was inferring we suck, then.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
could go
just,
either way.
you guys are like 70s throwback rock, but like really complex, you know?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's really technical, really, and Alex, your guitar playing is just phenomenal.
Well, thank you very much.
But anyway, so what have you guys been up to? What has The Living been up to?
Working on a CD,
Yeah, we've
working on a CD, and then working more on the CD.
pretty much. He said it all. Yeah.
But the CD is now done, I believe.
Almost. It's not quite perfectly mixed, but it's the best we've got so far.
Yeah, then you were telling me you had to go back and get it redone, or was that you that was telling me that?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things that we still got to tweak, but other than that,
You guys doing this yourselves, or are you doing it through like a studio, or?
we're doing it through a studio. We did it at Copperhead.
Cool.
We recorded
Yeah.
at Copperhead, which is like one of the better studios in this area. Might
Yeah.
be even one of the best
Right.
like acoustic environments. But like, it's there's some changes that need to be made. Probably like it's not perfect, but every band probably tries. Nobody's ever completely satisfied with their
Yeah, that's
stuff.
the problem is we're just like we don't want to sit there and work on it for like a bajillion hours just to get something that's the roughly same result every time.
Time is valuable, basically. Yeah.
Because I know a few years ago, I think you guys were doing something independently, right? In Sean's apartment, weren't you?
Yeah,
We
we
tried.
were doing that, and then computer we were recording everything on. It blue screen and everything tanked, and it just went horrible, and everything got deleted. So that
Basically, yeah,
sucked.
technical difficulties on like the greatest fucking scale you can imagine.
Yeah, it was.
Somebody downloaded bad porn.
Yeah,
How far into the
Stay out
recording
of
were
it.
you guys?
we were everything but vocals done.
Oh,
That
my
yeah.
sucks.
God.
That
All the
sucks.
raw tracks and like my apartment's probably not like the best acoustic environment.
No,
to
it's
record
pretty
in.
good.
Like,
It's surprisingly
It could be
good.
a lot worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds good when we play up there. Like we've been jamming up there. Like we've been blessed to have an apartment that's like has no neighbors or anything like that. A place
Yeah,
where
we can
play.
jam until 3.
I was about to ask you, like, how do your
Yeah.
neighbors feel about that? But they don't care.
Luckily,
But
there's
we
no
don't
neighbors.
really have any
Nice.
neighbors.
I live above this business, and it's in downtown.
Yeah,
Canton.
and every like 3 months
A
it
new-
changes.
Yeah, a new place.
We've had
we
a
move
pet
in.
shop, a cell phone and clothing store, a used furniture store, and none of them so far have given a fuck.
Basically, you fucking name it, they've
Yeah,
fucking
they've been below us.
and out in like 10 minutes. People don't know how to manage a fucking business, which is good for us because when they get the fuck out, we can play it, whenever the hell we want.
Yeah, we can play it,
Which we
bass
do
melting
anyway,
volumes
so.
at 3 in the morning.
Exactly.
I know I've seen you guys quite a few times. You guys actually, I believe, got second place in the Kent Rock Off.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
How do you feel about Battle of the Bands and rock offs and all that stuff?
I mean, it was a cool thing just because it was a nice gig to play, I mean, I don't know about like the whole competition between bands thing because, it's art. It just is what it is. No one's necessarily better than this guy or better than that guy. It's just what so-and-so likes,
Yeah, I mean,
But-
yeah, to a degree. I mean, I will say there are some local bands that suck.
I mean,
they're just
there's
awful. But
there's bands where it's just like you could be doing a better job at what you're going for.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought it was cool that they had, like every other battle bands we played was, they had this thing called the audience applausometer, which is kind of a flawed, like, bias type way of taking a winner. The one
it
that we played
depends.
had an actual judge, a guy from Rover's Morning Glory, Sean
Yeah,
Street.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Wow.
Yeah, Dumb
And-
from Rover's Morning Glory was the judge.
That was cool.
Right.
Yeah, because what if a fun band just can get more people there?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Then
Basically,
whoever
then
gets the
you're
most
fucked.
people
Yeah, it's just a
wins.
pissing contest at that point.
It's all about ticket sales and stuff like that, which is a whole nother fucking can of worms. But it was great to have
It's a
acceptance
necessary
from the
evil.
judge.
But no, it was just
Well,
fun.
I don't think ticket sales are necessarily a terrible thing, but I
Exactly.
think for an all-local show, I think maybe they're not the best idea. But if you're playing with a national or whatever, you need ticket sales.
That's
Exactly.
a different story. Yeah,
That's
especially
what I'm
'cause
saying.
you gotta-
Like, it's
you gotta-
necessary.
But then
you
it
know?
also makes the bands more invested, and I think that they promote the shit out of
Exactly.
stuff a lot better. Because
Right.
there's some bands that don't promote at all, and then get pissed off because they don't take anything home. Well, sorry.
true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm doing
You gotta
work,
have a
you're not gonna
Facebook
get paid,
page
you know?
at the very least. Like,
Yeah, you gotta have something going on.
and like the social media thing, you gotta have at least.
Or
a
take it
Facebook
old school,
page.
man. Go
Yeah,
out
as far as
and put
Facebook
flyers up
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
business you can.
Which I've honestly considered and might honestly do. here
Street
fairly
team
soon.
it.
I see a lot of bands with Facebook accounts rather than pages, like a friend account. I don't think that's a very good idea.
No.
Yeah, but the
Because,
problem is that Facebook limits you if you have a band page.
right,
it
if you
limits
do a friend account, everybody can see your posts. If you know, like Sarah was saying, if you do have a page account, only a certain
Well, I mean, you
percentage.
can also friend request that person. You know what I mean? It's not just liking the page. I mean, I'm friends with tons of people that are in the bands that
Yeah.
also have pages.
I mean, yeah, but what if you don't know who's in the band, or you don't know them personally?
Yeah, therein kind of lies a problem.
If you don't know the band personally, a lot of bands are assholes, and sometimes a lot of people won't accept friend requests too from other people that don't know you personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you go to Facebook
That's
jail.
probably not somebody I'd want to deal with anyway.
Exactly.
That big of a dick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Very true.
But I mean, there are some really good bands who are kind of assholes, or at least,
Yeah.
or I mean, I can think of a band off the top of my head. I won't say any names, but half of the band's super cool, and the other half is kind of eh. So they've been on the show before, but that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Was at least the cool half?
The cool half was on the show.
Okay.
Yes, the cool half was on the show.
Good deal.
But no, I mean, for the most part, though, most bands do have a Facebook page, which is obviously one of the most important things you can do.
Pretty much, you gotta have that, man.
I remember a few years ago, everybody was saying that this was like after MySpace was done, and then it started coming back, and everybody was like, "Oh, here MySpace is like the new kick-ass place for music," because that's all it is now. Is really just music
I think
anymore.
I've been on my MySpace.
I haven't,
I haven't
even
checked
on
it out
there anymore.
Forever, but
I
don't
checked
even
heard
know
at
I
least.
don't even know what my password is to log in.
Yeah, I don't even know mine. I don't know
Probably
my
not.
MySpace.
It probably still says
I had
I'm
a
married on
MySpace.
mine. That's how long it's been.
It was more popular, and then in like 2005, like Facebook took over, and now
Or
I don't,
somewhere around there, yeah.
yeah, somewhere around that time, and now I haven't been on there like 10
Well,
years.
for a while, everybody's saying Twitter's going to take over, but I think
Yeah.
Facebook is 10 times bigger than
Yeah.
Twitter ever will be.
It probably always.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
Twitter's more of a celebrity thing, and in my eyes, it's more of a just follow celebrities.
Pretty much, yeah. Like nobody really cares what the average Joe is doing. If you got this many followers, cool, congratulations.
I mean, I like to know when people eat sandwiches just as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
But that's what Instagram's for. You take a picture of the sandwich and be
Just
like,
self-
I'm about to
you
go
have
down
a
on
selfie.
this.
It's like, hey guys,
Yep.
taking a shit.
The one I really just don't understand is Snapchat. I just don't understand the
If
point of it.
somebody sends
It's
me a
sexting.
dick pic
Yeah, all it
that I
is is
have no
sexting.
idea who
I
they
know, that's
are,
totally
I
what I
will
was
literally
going
go
for.
sit on the toilet and be like, shit shot.
Well, I friends with
Double
Oh,
S.
speaking of shit shots,
Wherever this
Sarah.
Did I
It's gonna be
accidentally
great.
send you one?
no.
Oh, oops. Okay.
What did
No,
I
no.
do?
I remember, I ran into you last weekend with Brian Markle.
Oh, God, yeah.
Brian Markle, in case you don't know, is the owner of the Crawl Space Concert
my
Club. He is in a mad obsession with seeing Amanda's tits. But
Listen,
anyways,
Brian's obsessed with seeing anybody's tits.
Here's the
But if
thing.
he is seeking you out, then
He didn't
you
know
better
that
watch
I
out.
knew that
Oh.
I had found out
Okay.
via the show that
Okay.
he said the only way he's going to come on the crash report is if I pick him up and show him my tits
Nice.
and drive him here.
Nice.
Well,
Oh,
we had
that's
a
right.
band showcase that I was like kind of hosting or whatever
Uh-huh.
in Brookfield, and his band was on. So I waited till it got quiet.
Did
like
you show
in
me
between?
boobs?
Nope. I'm like, hey, show me your tits, Brian. And he was pretty mortified. That
well,
was fine.
anyways, I had to talk to Brian about something the other day. So I messaged him and said, hey, give me a call. And he goes, hold on, I'm pooping. And I said, okay. And then he proceeds to send me a picture of him on the toilet.
Every time you call
Nice.
me, I'm
Beautiful.
shitting.
Well done.
Yeah, well,
I salute.
I still talk to you, though. I don't care.
I think the majority of the people I call is always shit. I had my ex-girlfriend. Every time I call her, she was on the shitter every single time. Or
Oh my
I would
God.
call her
Girls
and
poop.
she was on her way to the
Wait,
bathroom, and she goes, "I got to call you later. I'm
I
getting
don't
ready
think
to take
they
a
do.
shit."
I don't really think girls
That might be
poop. I
false,
think that's a
isn't
bit of a lie, right?
No, we all.
You might need to cite your sources.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
I think a bibliography on that would be great if I could see that. Yeah,
The one person
Snapchat.
it's hearsay.
15-second video.
I don't think
Now it's on
Taz
the use for
ever
Snapchat.
takes
Yeah.
a shit though.
I haven't
Shit shots.
got just solid
I'm not
like
gonna tell
just
you
a
about
picture.
it.
I've actually
we
got the
spend
whole
just-
15-second stroke, and I'm like, ugh.
Taz and I spend every
You're
single
only
day
as long as your
together.
palm. That's sad.
There's a
Taz,
little peekaboo right above.
Taz and I spend every
It's a
day
nipple.
together, and she never ever goes to the bathroom more than 20 seconds.
No.
because they're
I
very-
think I think Sean from the Living's correct. I had the Living on the show right now. I think Sean is correct. I don't think maybe women don't poo.
I don't know. I just don't see the evidence.
I agree.
Until there's
Not a fan
refutable
of-
There
evidence.
should be a thorough investigation.
Yes.
in
And we
this.
live together.
Agreed.
We'll hire detectives.
No. No.
The
If you're
FBI.
living with your boyfriend, don't come in and take a shit while I'm in the shower, or
Right?
vice versa.
Exactly.
I don't
That's-
care if you come in and take a leak. That's fine.
Yeah, but listen,
But
that
if I'm
shit
taking
smells
a nice
and
hot
lingers.
bubble bath, do not come in and drop it.
Well, that's what the fan's for. And you
No,
That doesn't work.
That
It
is-
depends
That's
on
not
the
a
way.
thing. That's not a thing that works.
No. It
Oh
just
my
lingers
God.
in the steam. And then you're
That's
fucked
true.
for the next half hour.
All
You
right,
just,
that's
you just
true.
simmer in it.
Yes,
It's
it's
horrible.
Well,
Some
remember,
people are into that sort of thing.
And don't pee on your girl's leg in the shower either.
What?
No.
Who does that?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
that's
You never had it. Oh my god.
Dudes be in the shower.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
Oh, I piss in the shower all the time.
I learn new
well,
things
do it
every
in the
day.
shower.
What?
Not on your significant other's leg. While you're, like,
No, but
okay,
near
that
it.
just rules out shower sex. You're done.
Yeah.
Well,
You might not never know that because the shower's running. So unless you're physically watching it,
Well, I mean,
Listen,
if I'm
if
in
I'm
the shower
standing
with
in
the
your
dude,
piss,
chances are
I'm not
it's going
gonna get turned
down.
on
Like,
at all.
good point.
I mean, some people are into that sort of thing.
Exactly.
no golden shower.
Sean, do you have a girlfriend? I always see Al running around with his girlfriend and Andy running around with his girlfriend. Do you have a woman?
I do.
That
not.
would be me.
Actually, Al and me are sort
Yeah,
of together at the
we
point.
fuck.
We make sweet, passionate
Where's the
love.
Snapchat of that?
But
Yeah.
the great thing is we're not tied down. I'm not tied down.
Yeah, exactly. It's an open relationship. It's nice.
Exactly.
That's actually how we formed the band. Is we were like doing it, and I'm just like, dude, you want to form a band? And Sean was just like,
So you guys
While
make
his
it
balls,
yeah.
his balls
Sweet
were hitting me in the head, I said, "Sure, let's play some music."
yeah.
It's like no strings attached.
So
Well, I
that's how
noticed
the
he had
band
like really good
originated.
rhythm, so we put him on drums.
Where did
Their
the
band should be called Ball Tap.
Where did the
Yeah.
name The Living
What's
come
that?
from?
Vinyl
Then?
Tap, Ball Tap.
If that's the real story, where did the name The Living
I mean,
come from?
That's a good question.
It was just kind of one of those things where we're just like, we're not dead, so. And we suck at coming up with band names. And that was the only thing that.
You'll find
like,
we're very creative.
Like, realize this. If that was the best we could come up with, just imagine how bad all the other things we thought of sucked.
Yeah.
So.
And did it take you a while to figure out your band name, or?
No, not really.
It was probably like a-
just like.
I'm
we
a
just-
band.
Yeah, it was one of those things where we were just like, how about that? And we were just like, fuck it, I can't think of anything better.
It wasn't a serious thing where we sat around tables and had our
Yeah,
hands
if it's-
crossed and that's the name of the band.
Like, if it's not like playing music or Sean and I having gay sex, then we pretty much don't focus on it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Thank you for that imagery.
Oh no
So
problem.
next time, instead of paying for a ticket to see them, you can bring them Astroglide, and that gets
Yes.
you.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
we accept payment in the forms of cash, check, Astroglide.
KY jelly, you name it.
A string of
Smucker's
anal
jelly.
beads.
Yeah.
Woo! Don't rip those out like you're starting a lawnmower, though. One at a time.
Oh god.
Lawnmower.
I'm glad you came on the show.
Yeah, the conversations you have.
Classic. You gonna be okay?
We're classy people.
I think
very
we broke
Oh
Logan.
my God!
I think we broke.
Welcome back.
Yes, well, it's been a long time. Oh my
This
God!
is why I don't have a boyfriend.
Anal beads, or?
No,
We're all just trying to have a good time.
I mean, yeah, seriously.
you don't want to know what's in my dressing
All
drawers.
right, all right.
Oh goodness. Well, I do gotta say, I know a guy who also plays in a band, and well, he's in 3 bands. He's in a band called Save the Farm. He's in a band called The Tenants, and he's also in a band called The Nomads. And huge hippie. And he told me about this. This is like an old school porno, I guess.
Oh God.
It's called.
Here's a bush.
Go
I
on.
believe it's
go.
called The World According to Ginger.
Oh, it's a redheaded vagina.
I guess so.
The carpet matched the drapes.
Anyways, I guess they're all. I don't. This is years ago that he told me this story. I kind of want to watch this, but I don't know where to find it at. It's all these girls who are on their hands and knees and they're getting around in a circle,
Like the Human Centipede movie?
No, they were attached to each other.
No, they're just in a big circle, but they're all like facing the outside of the circle. So all their butt
asses
holes.
Is it
are
like
facing
Duck Duck
inward.
Goose?
Yes.
Where they're jamming dicks
Their asses are
Like
facing
Duck Duck
inwards.
Goose.
Dick,
And they all have like
Dick Goose.
they all have like little beads in their asshole or whatever, and they just shoot them out of their ass all at the same time or something like that. So
Well, they're like
South
targets
Park
at like
and
the other end of
Winona
the
Ryder.
room or
Yeah,
something.
I guess
Ping pong balls.
I need to find this. I need to watch this so I can clarify the story for real.
We'll have
Rob,
a Star Trek
I'd like to hear
hamster.
Roger Ebert's
It's got
review.
everything.
And that is how girls poop.
Yes.
Found it out.
Right.
We solved it.
All right, let me take a quick break so everybody can calm down. We'll come back. We'll talk. We'll have a real interview with the living. We'll attempt, but I got to say, you can't. I can't even have a serious conversation with these guys outside of the show. They're just crazy guys. Let's see here. Let's do some Simeon Soul Charger, Akron's own Simeon Soul Charger. They will be back from Germany in just a few months. This song is called "The Fabulous Handmade Emotionless Robotic Man."
That's what I call my dildo.
All right. Well, we will be right back on the Crash Port with the living. Let me see. Whenever this thing. All right, here we go. We will be right back with the living. Don't go anywhere.
You are a slave and you don't know it. You are a slave. You are a slave, but you can blow it. You are a slave. You are a slave. You are a slave. You are a slave. Drop the bills, drop the bills, drop the satellite. Just because it's on TV don't make the murdochs right. Beat your thrill. You're in a cage, but you can blow it. You're in a cage. You're in a cage, yeah. You're in a cage. You're in a cage. Drop the bills, drop the bills, drop the satellites. Just because it's on TV don't make the murder right. Tease yourself on your family vacation just to return to the same place of suffocate. Fabulous handmade emotion, less robotic man. Sewing up his faith emotion with a trembling hand. But I went
Yo!
We're back.
We're back. Yeah, all the dubstep all the dubstep beds are from Lord Swanex, from right here in Akron, Ohio. Anyways, so real quick before we get back into the living here, I think we're going to start a new segment. The commonly done thing is to bring a different female onto the show every week and go on a blind date. But we decided, fuck that. We're gonna be different. And so what we're going to do is, if you are unaware already, Amanda is a model for a living. So if you want to go on a date with Amanda, let us know. Amanda wants to go on a date with you.
We'll see who it is first.
No.
They have to pass inspections.
No.
Oh, no.
We're going to bring guys on the show, and we're going to then hook them up. Amanda is going to choose one to hook up with, if we can get enough guys to do this. If you're unaware,
am I going to see them, or am I going to be blindfolded? Like, what was that 70s dating show where there's 3 that were picked out to what was that show?
The Love Boat.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I swear to God, it's called The Love Boat.
No, because they had the 3 panels and the guys
Yeah,
were
I
sitting
know what
in
you're
the
talking
chair,
about.
and then I could
can't
have
remember the name.
conversations with them, but I couldn't see them,
It's
and then I
a
had to
date
pick
or something like that.
Number one. Let's
Yeah,
go over
that's
it.
it. Exactly. Yeah.
Do you like sex indoors or outdoors?
No, the Love Boat
Yes,
was its own
elevators.
little thing. It was the little.
One of those guys was actually a serial killer on the show.
I know.
Oh,
What?
swear to God.
Suspense.
Whoa,
Seriously.
what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a thing?
well, let's see. I'm sure Micah would be definitely cool with it. Hey,
No
Micah,
serial killers.
come up here real quick, please.
Oh,
If you're
God.
a serial killer, don't call in.
We have this one.
Let's see how bad my Facebook's blown up.
We have this wonderful idea for a new segment on the show, but we need to get your permission first.
Oh, God.
Amanda is obviously
DJ
very,
without your pants on?
very horny female. The internet sucks. All right, we're back. Sorry about that connection issue there. Amanda wants us to bring guys on the show every week and get her a date. So
That's her
essentially, it's like,
Why don't you just call yourself Rover's Morning Glory?
this was her idea, not my idea, her idea.
Oh, well, then since she came up with it, it must be original.
Oh, yeah. Right.
She said, let's
I
bring
like this
guys
guy.
and send her out on a date.
Okay.
I said that my co-host.
I think it should be blind though, like it is on the radio.
Like I can't.
And you
see
put them behind a divider.
I
agree.
agree.
Ask them questions.
But there's a hole, and they put their penis through it, and she picks the biggest one.
Glory hole dating.
Yeah,
There you
glory
go.
hole dating.
Oh, God.
Can we
This
do
is
that?
going to be a new hit show.
Can we do that?
It's going to happen.
Can we do glory hole
FYI,
dating?
I hope you
Sure.
paid attention to the
I don't
beginning
care.
of the show.
There's
So
so
much
much
balls and
penis.
shit.
That's
There's
fine.
so much
We don't bring people on. People listen. They
gonna
don't
be
come
great.
watch.
Count
We'll
on
pull
it.
the curtain.
Oh,
You have to put your taint against the hole, so make sure you're well groomed. No?
If you're willing to
That's a
come
qualification.
show off your junk to Amanda,
oh my God.
glory hole dating will
Oh
be
my God,
getting very
please do.
soon.
Oh God, I got a Snapchat already.
Instead of the Rippers Rising Rockstar, Rippers Rising Cockstar. Part
It's perfect.
of the anyway,
Great.
all right. So,
All right, I'm going to
Let's
start
bring to
building
it.
the wall now with the hole.
It'd be great if he comes back with a
Gotta get
fucking
endorsed by
hole.
Purell.
Right.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. There's going to need to be a couple endorsements. Trojan, if you're out there.
Some Purell.
And if
Yes.
you can't fit a Magnum, don't bother.
Yeah.
anyways,
The
so
hole
let's
is
get back.
only so big.
Let's get back to living. We'll get back to this later.
Girth over length.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
Yeah. Anyways, so the
Oh
living.
God, we're going
If
down.
people want to go see the living, what shows do you guys have coming up?
Well, we got the June 11th one that we actually booked through you.
Yes.
Yep.
June 11th. Oh, yes, June 11th, The Outpost. It's a
Yep.
Wednesday night with Screaming for Silence, Another Lost Year, and Gears.
Correct.
Who else is on there? The Living, Applaud the Violence, Funeral Proposals, and another band. Can't remember their name right now.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes. Daybreak Till Dawn or something like that.
And we love playing at the Outpost. I love the Outpost. Both stages. Awesome. Always good fans.
Yeah,
People
I
are
hear a lot of
crazy
people
there.
talk shit about The Outpost.
Really?
I like
The
them.
staff there is
I love playing at
assholes.
the Outpost.
The Outpost is
I
great.
like the venue. I just wish it wasn't out in the middle of BFE. Like if it was somewhere else where
That's
people
true.
could access it and know where it was, I think they'd get a lot more business. But that's just
I don't know. Out of every place, I like that place to go see a show.
Outpost is my favorite to go see shows, and Grant and Rusty, everybody thinks they're dickheads. The door guys are two of the coolest dudes I've ever met in my life. They don't
agree
take
with
shit.
that.
They don't take shit, you know?
After I talked with him, he is actually a really cool guy.
When
Yeah,
I played
he's
there 2 years ago for the first time, we were allowed to actually bring in outside drinks. And then I guess after that, they found a kid with a McDonald's cup drinking straight Jack out by the telephone pole.
yeah.
So they gotta do their job. You know, they get
Yeah.
paid to do their job. They're not gonna be just cool because you're. They don't give a fuck if you're in a band or not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's their livelihood, man.
So, you know, and honestly, I feel bad for those guys. This place, I mean, I've never seen too many terrible bands play at the Rock House, but they got to see the Outpost is. I feel like is more of a promoter venue. Promoters normally do shows there more so than the actual Outpost books shows there. And so, poor old Grant and Rusty probably got to watch more shitty bands than they see good bands. So
Good point.
they don't really care if you're in a band. That they don't give a shit who you are. But no, I love that place. Anyway, so you guys got June 11th at the Outpost. What else?
Yeah, a couple more coming up. I think we're actually playing here.
That's for Crash Fest.
Right. For
Yes, you
Crash
guys
Fest,
will be playing
obviously.
Crash Fest. We'll be announcing all the other bands soon. We have our host booked. Can't say anything right now though, but all of that will be coming very, very soon. Very excited to announce it all.
Right. Then we got the one at Chuck's coming up in June. I believe that's on the 20th, correct?
20th or 21st, yeah. Or no, I think it's actually the 28th. I think.
28th? Okay.
Something like that. With My Life's Burden, I believe it is.
Yep.
And I think there's one on July 7th. I'm not totally positive, but we're playing with Radiatrix, who was one of the other bands I played at Crash.
That I think was the 27th.
27th.
Yeah.
And those guys played at the...
We're really good at being organized.
yeah, we
I
can't
know.
remember the dates. They'll be up on Facebook, which feel free to give us a
Yeah,
like.
I
if you
have
want
it in
to.
the freaking...
Yeah, go check them out. What is your Facebook? Facebook.com/ just The Living? Or?
The Living Official, I think.
Yeah, the Living Official.
Hey, you guys, where can they find your music? Do you have any music available online?
We've got some on the Reverb Nation, which you can find through our Facebook.
It's
There's a link on that.
Facebook.com/ The Living Official Band. The problem is you can't search The Living on Facebook because there's too many things that pop up.
Yeah, exactly. Which
So
sucks.
it took me forever to find you guys.
So we'll have to come up with some way to work around that, I guess. to make it more easy to
Facebook.com/TheLivingOfficialBand. Anyways, make sure you go check them out. Obviously, come check them out at Crash Fest. It'll be a huge deal. Tickets for that will be on sale shortly. Everything that you want to know about Crash Fest will be coming out very, very soon. Obviously, everybody from the show will be there. A bunch of great bands. A lot of the bands that we play on the show will be there. It'll be an awesome time. Friday and Saturday, July 18th and 19th.
We're excited. We got big boners for it. We're ready to do it.
Nice.
When is I think I might have already. When is the actual CD going to be available to purchase?
It should be available in early June.
Yes.
So hopefully by the June 11th show.
Yeah, it should be.
I would say definitely by now.
Yeah, if not, then shortly after.
Yeah. We're not going to be waiting too much longer for this.
Yeah.
It's already been a long process, but
a few really good albums I'm looking forward to coming out in June. Devil Strips Rise will be coming out shortly.
Oh, I got to get a copy of that.
yeah.
Have you guys seen Devil Strip before?
I haven't seen them, but I've heard their
We've
stuff,
heard of
and
them, yeah.
I've also heard great things about their live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're phenomenal band. They'll be on the show soon, I'm sure. Plus, the Living's album. What's your album called?
Right now we're just going with self-titled.
Self-titled.
Yeah. Because again, if it's not music or gay sex, we don't care about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's no focus.
If there's no sodomy, it's just not. Yeah, it's not important.
So as I said earlier, you guys are so different from every other local band. Was that something that you guys just intended to do, or did it just kind of all come together when the band started, or?
It's sort of a combination of things. Like all of us, we listen to everything, and I mean like everything. I'll listen to like Gwen Stefani and then Black Dahlia Murder back to back, like song after song. Then Daft Punk, then Curtis Mayfield.
80s pop, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, literally everything. So we all listen to everything and we play everything, and so it all just kind of came together in the sound we have now. And then we were kind of like, fuck it, we don't care if it's a popular sound or not. This is what we do.
Pretty
much
much,
what we like to do.
I know that everybody, especially Tina and Tracy from the Ohio music scene.
Oh, those
Love
guys are
those
awesome.
guys.
Those guys are great.
When I had you on a show last summer and they saw you for the very first time, and they were blown away. Everybody that sees you guys, I know, is just blown away by the live show and everything. You guys are silly on stage, but
appreciate that.
But no, I mean, is Alex and Andy are both of Andy's not here, but are both of you as diverse music as far as instrumental goes as Sean is? Because I know Sean can do everything.
Sean can do everything better than we can.
He's being generous.
I can play guitar like I'm the best guitar player of the three of us, but Sean's the best drummer of the three of us, but he's also the best keyboard player of the three of us. Like, we can all, hop around on different stuff and get the ideas we want out, but where everybody is in the band is the thing that they're best at.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we all, know how to work our way around any instrument that we pick up. So
We have to in gay porn,
Exactly. Yes. I mean, that's what happens.
That's actually
it's tools of the trade,
But I mean, that helps you guys connect when you're writing and everything.
Exactly, because instead of just beatboxing whenever we want, whenever we have an idea for a beat for him to play, we can just write it out for him or whatever the hell we want.
Now, do you write all the guitar parts? Or, as I know, Sean is a hell of a guitar player too. So do you write any of the guitar parts?
He
There's
writes
a little bit of
it's
companionship in that.
Like, basically what'll happen is he and Andy will have like a whole bunch of riffs, and then I'll have a whole bunch of riffs, and then I'll just kind of I'll take whatever he's got and just kind of put it through like a filter of whatever I'm good at. So there's a lot of parts where it'll be a pretty much every part is sort of a combination of us writing it, but the final product for each instrument is made by the individual person.
There's bits and pieces from everybody put together in one thing.
So especially with the guitar parts, I'll go over for every part that every single person plays, we go over it note by note by note by note by note. We stack all the chords individually, note by note by note by note. We go as thorough as possible.
It's a correlated process, basically.
You're organized with writing music, but you're not organized with
exactly.
what's going on
all
with the band.
of our focus
Pretty
and
much,
organization goes right there.
That's all we have energy for, it seems.
It seems oftentimes, and I'm sure both Amanda and Sarah would agree, oftentimes bass players are very, they're looked over. Nobody really pays attention to a bass player.
I usually don't see past a drummer.
Cold-hearted, man.
But I gotta say,
drummers I don't know. I just think.
But I gotta say,
you've got a phenomenal drummer.
But I gotta say that Andy, you guys are seriously one of probably two bands that I can think of where I think I probably watched the bass player more than the other guys in the band. Andy is. Yeah, he's an incredible bass player. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's our own personal James Jamerson,
pretty
or
much.
Victor Wooten, if you will.
He's phenomenal, and I feel like in most bands the bass player just kind of goes along with the guitar.
Yeah, our aim is to do exactly not that.
They just come up with easy stuff to play. That kind
yeah,
of
it's like they just kind of follow the root of every chord progression.
Yeah, I mean, all three of you are just incredibly talented, and you guys are just awesome. If you haven't been out to see The Living yet, and normally I'm not this positive about bands, Well, but if you have not seen a Living show, you got to go. I know you guys play. You guys still play at Buzzbin a lot because I know there for a while.
They just put in the 21 and over rule.
A new policy. Yeah, you got to be.
So
21
we won't be able to play there until after July 9th, which is Andy's birthday. So, but after that,
So we're all fairly young.
We'll probably book a shitload of gigs there.
Right, and then after the 9th,
I love playing there because it's you're really close to the audience, and I like to do a lot of. I hate any kind of venue where you feel separate from the audience.
Sure.
Like, any kind of stage where there's like a literal wall between you and the audience, I'm not as cool with.
Well, the Outpost did have the.
It's down.
Yeah, they took that
down.
down.
Took that wall down?
But they did have the little. It wasn't there.
That was why I wanted to play the secondary stage.
The first time or two that I played there, they didn't have the barricade, and then they implemented that, and then they took it down. I think now, I talked to Joe, who's the owner. I think he said they're really only going to use it now if they actually need to. Because I think they just kept it up for all the shows. But, no, I think a lot of bands don't like that, I'm sure when they bring in the Nationals in, they'll probably use it.
Yeah,
if they're big enough national.
For big acts, they probably put it up because they don't want no psychos.
I like the Outpost, but there's a lot of... it's like the hub for like metalcore and those kind of shows.
Yeah, there's a ton of that stuff there. That stuff's like it seems to be really popular in general.
I'm not a fan of
it. It's kind of like on the outs right now, though. I've noticed it doesn't seem to be like as popular as it was like maybe 2 years ago or so. Because 2 years ago, I couldn't bring a guitar anywhere without anybody asking me to play a breakdown. Yeah. And I was just like, what about these jazz chords, man?
And they had no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, that seems like if there's a local band, they seem to be playing like a variation of that kind of stuff.
I mean, that said, it's still like it's good stuff. It's
if it's done right.
Yeah,
right. There's a lot of these bands sound just like the next band. I'll go. I went to a show to go see Hazard's band, Advance on Thermopylae, and who were they playing? They were playing with like three of the bigger metalcore, what the hell ever. Yeah. And it was just a bunch of locals. I know Advance was on it, and Defy Reality was on it too. But I seen like 5 or 6 bands that night, and they all sounded the same, Well,
because it's just like a C for like the whole time that they're on stage.
That's the thing; they all get mixed in together. Like we're basically just trying to do something different.
I mean, yeah,
don't give a fuck.
I guess that was part of like the genesis of our sound is like we just wanted to be as different as possible. Because
that stuff really does kind of get mixed in together, and it's hard to like differentiate. If you're not doing anything different, how are you supposed to get recognized? Or
exactly.
I mean, they have like big, like really loyal fan bases and stuff like that. But like you said, they do sound the same.
It's still great. Like whenever there's like a breakdown, you can't not mosh. Like if there's a good one, I mean I love moshing. So like if there was a mosh pit at like a Curtis Mayfield concert, I'd do it.
And we'll watch every. We'll watch every band.
I was never when I went to Rock on the Range this week. Sarah, I'm sure you probably noticed the same thing. There was, especially for the bigger the bands got throughout the day, people were literally like crowd surfing and stuff, but nobody was playing. The band would be done with a song. I think it happened. Who was it? Avenged Sevenfold. They noted it. I'm not an Avenged Sevenfold fan. I can't stand them. But when they were done with the song, there were people still getting up and crowd surfing while he was talking.
It's Columbus and everybody's shit faced. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
or anywhere.
I mean, people were just moshing to bands that you can't really mosh to. I mean, it's just. I think everybody just likes to mosh,
I don't blame
them. I love moshing.
I did it. It was awesome. Just saying.
Now Taz told me last summer Taz told me she's like, hey, she called me. She said, hey, you want to go see Marilyn Manson with me? And I said, sure. She goes, I'll buy your ticket. And I said, oh hell yeah, I'll go then. I'll go see fucking Tech 9 if somebody buys my ticket. But anyways, and she goes, his crowd is just crazy. I got there, and that was probably the weakest crowd I've ever seen in my life.
It was an Alice Cooper show.
Where'd you see him at?
Alice Cooper was the headliner.
I've seen him
But
twice.
Alice Cooper was awesome. But in all fairness, nowadays, though, could Marilyn Manson really headline that big of a show? Probably not. But even so, he played almost as long as Alice Cooper did, and there was quite a few people there for Alice Cooper, or for Marilyn Manson. But I don't know.
He's still bloated these days.
Oh, he's incredibly
he looks
fat.
awesome.
He is a fat fuck.
Yeah,
Did he
he
gain
looks
weight?
bad.
Yeah, a lot.
He's about as fat as all.
Like, if
fat
one
and old.
celebrity should pick up cocaine habits, it's probably him.
Yeah.
Sounds like he can afford to
Fit it
do
Imagine
back
that.
his mom just
Just
died.
died,
He's probably
yeah.
going to get even fatter now because his mom
I
died.
didn't hear about that.
But
bummer, man.
Of Alzheimer's or dementia or something. like
Yeah.
that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, she was only 60.
Damn.
But no, I just I mean, I couldn't see people moshing to the living though. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it depends. It's just more of just like a generally, like we want people to just generally go crazy in any way they feel like going. I like it when people in the crowd move. I don't care what the fuck you're doing. Like you could be in the crowd with a fucking grill making burgers and shit and just passing out. I would not care. I would love that.
I got my eyeball.
You could be making
my
balloon
eyebrow bone
animals.
fractured
Yeah.
at a concert that I
Like,
was
and-
not expecting moshing to happen
Who?
at a Gaslight Anthem show.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
at the House of Blues. I was right that giant half metal wall
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
Well, like, dude, back in the day, I used to mosh all the time. I think it's a lot different now versus 10 years
I mean,
ago.
Well, I want to say this.
Women weren't messed with.
Out of
then.
everybody that I know, and I know a lot of people, out of everybody I know, the king of moshing is without a doubt Sean Head.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, I know you two probably don't know Sean Head. Do you, Amanda and Sarah, you guys
Yeah.
know Sean Head?
Never heard of him.
There is he is the king of moshing. He doesn't care.
He starts it, no matter. Ain't nobody there, he's doing it.
Is he a crazy mother? He just headbutting people?
Yeah,
All right,
he's
Sean,
super nice,
walk
though.
over
He's
here
a
real
great-
quick. I'll show you a picture of
He's a really nice dude.
Sean Head.
Like you're
Mosh
gonna
with his
demonstrate.
shadow.
I'm
Like,
going
let's
to-
have a radio mosh pit. Fuck it.
Sean
Yeah.
Head's favorite band is Erasing Never. This
I've
is
seen this
Sean
guy,
Head. Let me
actually.
see if I can find a picture of some of his injuries.
Oh, there's this lip
There's
he
this
just
lip.
got.
He just got
Nice.
open. Let me see.
Yeah, he don't care.
He
Yeah.
posts.
Doesn't give a fuck.
He posts quite a few photos of.
He got a pretty good
he
rib
just
shot.
got off tour. He was touring. He went on tour out on the road with Erasing Never and Mushroom Head. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Here it starts.
Sweet Christ.
there's some bruises down there. He's got on his left side. Even more on his right side. Then he got a boot to his head.
I got a boot right to my eye.
But you can just look at this dude and see he does.
This guy just looks like the most metal fucking guy
But
I've
he's
ever
super
seen.
nice.
He's super nice.
really
Let me
a
find one of his
genuinely
statuses
good person.
here.
Yes.
Sean, I'm going to read one of your statuses out loud. Let me find one.
He looks like a nice dude.
He like you'd think he's bitching, and then at the very end he's like,
At the same time, I wouldn't want to fuck with him though.
"Oh no, God no." Let me find one here. He's always like, it sounds like he's whining, but then at the end it'll be like, "Fucking pussies." Let me find it here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I swear to God, I've seen this guy.
You've seen this guy before? He just got off the road, like I said, with Mushroom Head and Erasing Never, who's his favorite band in the world.
Yeah, they played at the Carriage House, and like not recently, but it was a couple months.
No energy in this crowd, no pits tonight. This sucks. I'm going to kick my own ass. This guy is just.
When in doubt, kick your own ass.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Kick your own fucking
I
ass.
mean, the guy just does not care. He just does not care. Every band. I mean, I think he even moshes to Impending Lies, and no disrespect to them, but Impending Lies is not a band you can hardly mosh to.
No.
And he just, don't care.
James almost smacked me in the face with his guitar the last show I was at. And Matt, like, sweat flung in my face and in my mouth. That was pretty...
Oh, you'll have that. Just as long as people are like at least fucking bang, because we play like hard rock that you can bang your fucking head to.
Or just,
I mean,
I don't know. I just like when the audience does stuff.
yeah, as long as
Like,
they're
again,
in-
I
Dude,
don't-
my 10-year-old daughter was out at Devil Strip throwing horns and
Exactly.
banging her head. Right,
come
on.
right in front.
Well, let me
Perfect
take a quick break. Speaking of Devil Strip, we'll play some Devil Strip here.
nice.
All right.
Let's do. We'll do Go. Now you tired of that song?
I don't think you have the other one.
I have To the Enemy. Yes, I do have To the Enemy.
The new one.
What new one?
My favorite.
Ugly?
Not what you need.
No, they don't have that out yet.
I know.
I have it, but I don't have it.
Yeah, we're not allowed to play it yet.
Bummer.
All right. Well,
phenomenal.
here's Go from Devil Strip. Let's see. I got to get my quote in for the day. Devil Strip, Devil Strip, Devil Strip. It's like they pay me. I talk about them.
Guitar picks.
Sinister guitar picks, yes.
Picks with a metal edge. How easily can you
Mushband.com. Anyways, this is Go from Devil Strip. We'll be right back on the Crash Pro with the Living. Don't go anywhere.
Drop.
Yo! Back on the Crash Report. Every Sunday, right here at Ripper's Rock House, 1 to 4 p.m. We moved the date from Monday. It used to be Monday from 7 to 10. Now it's Sundays 1 to 4. Sarah, what do you think of your first time on the show?
Dude, you guys are fucking awesome. I can sit here and bullshit with you guys all day. I love it.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that just they can't stand us. They can't stand the show. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, haters gonna hate.
I guess so, yes. But the living is here. Alex had to leave, but Sean, I think, is outside. But he will be back. Here come Amanda and Taz. Amanda, I think we're gonna get some dudes to come next time.
Okay, here's the deal. If we're gonna
Why don't you wait till you get to the microphone?
If we do this, to be fair, let's weed out some right now. If you've got no job, no car, and you don't have a place,
No, what if they have a kid?
I have a kid.
So, okay, they can have a kid.
Yeah.
What if they have like an infant?
Yeah.
That's
about-
fresh, baby mama.
Yeah, that's fresh.
How about
drama.
like no younger? If you have a kid, they cannot be any younger than
Than,
5
like,
or
8.
6. Okay,
Like
8.
8.
No younger than 8 years old. Okay.
But I don't want to see them. Like every week we'll do like 3 guys come on the show. I don't know who they are, and then we'll like announce it at who I pick at Crash Report or the Crash Fest.
No. Here's what I think you should do. I think you should pick one every single week,
Okay, and then be narrowed down to those guys.
and then you
for Crash
narrow
Report?
it down. You narrow it down. If we start, let's just say we start next week, but it'll probably take a couple weeks to get this going. But let's just say we start next week. You can only if you pick one a week, you're really only going to have 5 guys because you're going to choose them. You're going to narrow them down to the week of Crash Fest. If we can pull this off. I'm not saying we can pull this off.
Okay, but I don't want to see them.
No, you get to see them. You don't want to see them at all.
No.
Not even the one you pick at the end of the day?
I don't base anything on looks. I
Okay,
mean,
well,
I
no,
don't want
no,
you to be
no.
400 pounds.
You pick them. No. There's 3 guys. Okay, there's 3 guys. You pick one each week.
Okay.
And at the end, you get to see what that guy that you picked looks like.
Okay, yeah, but
But
not
you
during
can't. But no, you know what? I don't even think so because because I think you will be biased a little bit on looks. If you liked one guy and he's super ugly, then you're gonna pick another guy who's better looking. So no, actually, yeah, you're not gonna get to see him at all.
Okay.
No pictures, nothing.
Okay. So then they all need to.
You're really going to go through
They
it?
all need to message you, not the Crash Report Facebook.
No, they need to message me, or we'll set up an account, Facebook account.
Oh God!
Set up a Facebook
Yes.
account of you. All
Yes.
your pictures, but you won't have the password to it. Only I will have.
Oh
only
no,
I
that
can
could
log
be
into it.
bad. That could be bad.
You're
No.
like a 9-foot-tall black dude with like a
Yeah, no, not that either, please.
No blacks? Are you
Yeah, I don't- I
racist,
wouldn't
Amanda?
I'm not racist.
Amanda's
My
racist.
stepdad's
Amanda
black.
is
I have
racist.
step-
She's like, no blacks, no Middle Easterns, no Chinese,
No
no
Mexicans.
No Mexicans. Yeah.
Everything else is okay.
No Arabs, anything.
Yeah.
I would
Arabs,
prefer the
Arabs.
people have like
No
similar
people who are brown, basically.
Right. If you're not,
interests as I do.
look, if you're not Caucasian, you're not allowed.
my
According to
God.
Amanda, she's racist.
That is super racist.
And you gotta be, Jesus, you gotta be atheist.
Why does people think I'm
That
an
makes
atheist?
sense.
What are you?
That I'm
You're not
cool.
Christian. There's no way.
I
Are
was
you?
raised very Christian.
Then ask how you were
I
raised.
was raised.
Are
I
you?
think everybody was raised.
I don't believe in organized religion.
Seems like it.
No.
I agree with that.
Okay. All right. Well, if we can't go on this anymore, because Sean's going to go on this tangent about
Yeah, he's got a point.
politics and religion, which we're not going to get into right now.
It's not the time. Man.
No, they can message you. That's fine.
Did you get any dick
No,
pics
I'm
yet?
not doing a Facebook page.
No, I'll make it.
No, because God knows what's going to be put on there or said.
Well, anyways,
No.
before we get back to the living, this upcoming weekend at Ripper's Rock House on Thursday, you got bike night with my drunken uncle.
Fuck yeah.
On Friday, an acoustic show with Kleiner and Callahan, all acoustic. They play everything from country to modern rock, just all acoustic. And on
day is
Saturday, what's that?
What day is that?
Friday.
Would they do an acoustic thing like every Friday here?
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
a show. Saturday, Micah his band Fracture will be performing here at Ripper's Rock House.
Woo! Godsmack! Yes!
Nice.
Anyways, has Micah saw your tattoo? Has you seen your tattoo yet? Show him your tattoo.
Oh, God. Really?
Yes. Show me your
It's
tattoo.
not even out.
Wait till he comes back
Lower
in.
back tattoo?
Hey, Micah, look at her
No,
tattoo
I don't
she
have a tramp
has.
stamp,
Okay,
but
bullseye.
I've got a... We were just talking about a great slut.
She has a
slut tattoo would be
Godsmack
like a
tattoo
skee ball.
on her back.
Oh, God. That'd be perfect.
No, it's Cocksmack. Not
Cocksmack, sorry.
Can you
Godsmack.
see it?
That's pretty cool. I
No,
got a
it's
buddy
not.
that's got that around his nipple.
Oh,
The
God.
center of the
I'm covering it up.
Was it meant to be a
That would hurt.
Godsmack tattoo?
It's different than like the actual like
Who was it?
Godsmack son.
Were you a
You don't want to be
Godsmack
sued for
fan?
copyright.
Dude, to this day,
I love
Saul
Godsmack.
Yerna was like, "Hey,
I'm
you
not a
want to
fan.
bang one out?" I'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" Like,
Sarah, what do you think of Godsmack?
I think Saul Yerna is a very
I
attractive
think
guy.
I think listening to them,
he is
they're
good.
cool for like 15 minutes, and then I got to listen to something else live. They look bored. I think him and Aaron Lewis could start a club.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
real quick.
I'm bored with my
real
audience
quick.
club.
I do want to get on. I do want to talk about this. And Micah looks like he's busy right now, but what the fucking, we don't need him. Sarah, you were there Friday for Stained.
I was.
Sean, are you
Where
a
at?
Stained
Wait,
fan?
I thought he
Rock
went
on the
to,
Range.
went to country.
No,
Oh, he
well,
did. He
he
came
started in Stained, then he went to country, but now he's still got Stained.
Not a Stain fan. Aaron Lewis seems like he's okay. He did.
Listen, this guy sat up there. Literally, he could have been sitting. He
He's
stood
a
up
has-been.
His face is literally
No, they
the
were
whole
the
time
co-headliner with
smoking
Guns
a
N' Roses.
cigarette, yawning. And then he yelled at everybody for feeling up chicks as they're crowd surfing, and then that was it. Like, that
Aaron
was the
Lewis
most
did this?
exciting
Yes.
he got.
He stood there. He didn't move at all. He held the microphone. He didn't stand. He held the mic stand with a cigarette between his fingers, and he puffed it. And then at the end of her song, he'd turn around, he'd kind of yawn, and then he'd light up a cigarette. Another
Obviously,
one.
he didn't want to be there. It sounds
He was
like.
the
No.
most.
Here's the
That's how
thing.
he
I
was
seen
Is he
him
into his
Here's the
performing,
thing.
though?
2 years ago.
Okay, well, that's
2
too
years
bad.
ago, I seen them with Godsmack in Shinedown.
What
It was
is
the
is
Upward
he,
Festival.
he's not in the band, right?
Who?
Were they just performing with him?
Aaron
was
Lewis.
performing
He
with
is
Godsmack?
Stained.
Right.
He started Stained.
Right.
They were
It's been
co-headlining
a while,
Rock on the
yeah.
Range with Guns N' Roses. What do they charge? They get paid about Stained charges about $60,000 to perform, give or take. Stained costs about $60,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But now I don't want to say any names, but a certain person. We're here at Ripper's Rock House. A certain person has toured with Aaron Lewis, if you can catch my drift there, and they said that they have never seen somebody smoke as much weed as Aaron Lewis smokes. It says it's unreal how much weed this
That's hard
dude
to believe, man.
smokes.
There's got to be somebody else who smokes more than him.
Willie
I didn't even know
Nelson.
he smoked.
Yeah,
Come on,
no.
Willie Nelson.
He's stoned all day long, and he just keeps smoking and smoking and smoking, apparently. So, no, but honestly, I know a few people who know Aaron Lewis, and they say he's a very cool dude. He's just very quiet. He's calm.
And baked, apparently.
Right. Quiet, calm, and baked.
Probably why.
But no, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I was engaged 100% through his performance, and I was the first time I seen it. And then not everybody is going to be a Micah Post and a Fracture. Not everybody's going to even Axl Rose. He's old. He's bigger now.
He's fat.
But
he
he's
was
still
fat.
he still runs around, looks like he's having a good time, even if he's not. But not everybody is like that.
Still throwing things at people. And kicking
Some people
out.
do just stand there. But you gotta say, no matter what, you gotta say he sounded spot on.
They sounded great. There's no denying.
Aaron
they
Lewis
sounded
is
great.
probably one of the best live singers I've ever seen in my life.
That's
He
because
can
he doesn't
sing
move.
pretty well.
I mean, anybody can sing really, really well as long as they're not moving. If you're not huffing and puffing around,
If
and
you're
just standing
stationary,
there,
then yeah, he's probably going to be pretty good.
Can you really run around to It's Been a While
well,
or outside?
no, but you could be engaging. You could walk to the front of the stage and look your audience in the eye. You don't have to run and jump around and do that.
Yeah, I guess that's more of a ballad thing, so you can't really do a whole lot.
I mean,
but
That's
like,
all
really,
Stain has
but
is
even
ballads.
like his heavy
It
crap,
seems
like
like it,
that.
He does scream a little bit.
Yeah, but
Really?
even that,
Well,
like
Taz, come
all
up
their
here
new
really quick.
tunes, yeah,
I've
they've
never
got
heard
some
anything.
screaming, and it's cool. But he just stands there, and you're just like,
In all honesty,
maybe he's shy or stage fright or something.
not taking my opinion, Sarah's opinion, Mike's opinion, whatever, into account, what did you think about Stained on Friday?
I thought they were great.
Did his performance bother you? Did it bother you that he just stood there?
No.
How old is
Seether
Aaron
was
Lewis
this-
anyway? He's gotta be 40s
Seether,
by now.
everybody, nobody says that about Seether.
Oh, I said the same thing about
They
Seether.
were gone off.
Seether
I
was
said the same
boring.
thing.
You could-
Seether had the horrible
Seether and
set.
Stain did the same thing. They both just stand there, but
And I-
Stain does it better. They stand there better than Seether
At least,
does.
at least they play well. I mean, did Seether sound good?
They sounded good.
I love Seether. I've been waiting to see Seether for the past 2 years.
And you were disappointed.
I don't know.
I was disappointed.
I couldn't name a single song.
That wasn't their best show, like that I've seen at Rock on the Range.
Were you offended or whatever by Aaron Lewis's performance?
No, because there's a lot of people who just go up and stand up there and don't do anything.
Did he look bored to you? Or do you think that's just his personality?
Maybe he was tired. Maybe he just got like 3 hours
I think that's just his personality.
I think that's just his personality. And Micah's argument was, look, they're getting paid, X amount of dollars, $60,000. They charge between $60,000 and $80,000 to perform. Jesus. They're making that much money, but I think that's just his personality. I don't think he's really into running around and acting crazy.
Well, he doesn't have to run around and act crazy, but I think as a front person, you should engage with your audience. People there for that festival were paying $150 a pop plus, for tickets, food, merch, and everything else. They are there to see you, and you're just gonna whatever. It's like being completely cold and unintimate with somebody. But yeah, I'll date you, but don't touch me. Why?
I guess that's a good.
I mean, I don't know. I would like to know. Let me think, Carol. Let me think of all the other bands that played that day.
If I were a huge Stain fan, I'd offer my input. But what she said sounds right. I didn't know that.
I don't know. Hey, Micah, come up here real quick. We're talking about Aaron Lewis.
No. See, we're on the same page, dude. It's cool.
Sarah completely agrees with what you're saying. I completely disagree, and so does Taz.
I agree. I'm like half and half, kind of.
If you saw the show,
it was awful.
There's no way that you can say that he was interested in being on that stage.
Let me ask you something.
Did he sound great? Mm-hmm. He sounded great. I mean, I could listen to the CD and get more action out of it.
Okay, now let me ask you this, though. You were there all day Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Did you watch Seether perform?
No, I don't really like Seether.
I don't either. Okay.
I agree with him.
Well,
but you know who my favorite band was that I saw open for Seether?
Who?
And kick their ass on stage? Blackstone Cherry.
Blackstone Cherry was awesome.
Amazing.
Blackstone Cherry. Do you
know
Blackstone Cherry?
I've heard of them, but I never.
They're like a southern rock band. But
you've heard their music, I bet, on the radio if you listen to the radio. But they're not like huge. They're big. They're not huge.
And they come out. They come out on stage with T-shirts, baseball caps,
and they rock and roll. And they rock and roll. Their drummer is just out of control. Mm-hmm. And Stained, Aaron Lewis's band, Stained. Their guitar player was all over the stage. A bass player had, and their drummer was beating the shit out of the drums. When that energy is going on around you, I don't know how you don't feed off of it.
Well, you did say that somebody toured with him, and he smokes more weed.
Well, he said they all play like ballady type stuff. So
I do.
8 out of 10 songs, slow song.
So if it's like ballad,
even that, I mean, even a ballad, I mean,
you still can go from one side of the stage, and
I don't lean. He's leaning on the microphone,
yawning,
smoking a cigarette, and I've watched him yawn.
That's pretty.
Then the lights go down. The people are standing in front. You have 40,000 people standing in front of you in the rain. And you don't acknowledge them. You don't acknowledge them once. You don't say,
"Thanks for coming out."
Awesome, you guys are great. You're throwing people in the air. You're having a great time. Thanks for putting up with the rain. Thanks for buying my album. Thanks for coming. That's all. If he'd have said that, I probably would have never said anything.
He yelled at everybody once for
one
feeling
time
up girls.
for feeling up girls.
That was it.
And then he put his.
I do agree with him for that.
Oh yeah,
and who doesn't?
So the only time he talked to the crowd was yelling at them.
One time
who else said that? Five Finger Death Punch said that same thing
too.
too.
Screw them.
He said, "Don't grab the girls."
People girls that much?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Epidemic there.
Oh yeah.
If you're crowd surfing, yeah.
What's the point? I mean, the girls above you, and just grab a few.
They ain't gonna know who you are.
Smell my fingers after a mosh pit. That's a joke.
No, it's not.
You can't tell sarcasm on the radio, man.
Oh my god.
No, but
I thought it was a phenomenal performance. He was the same way 2 years ago. I thought it was a great performance, and I would.
Then you're boring. Didn't you like boring music?
Some people are into like the sound of how you perform and how you sound, and others are into like the stage presence type thing.
I'm sorry, if I'm paying, not only have I bought your shirts or your CDs.
Exactly.
Okay, but you're not paying.
I want to see a good show.
You're not paying to see Stained.
Yeah, you are.
No. I feel like.
Here's the thing: most people will buy a ticket for a show with multiple bands. Yes, because they prefer one band over the other.
But see, Rock on the Range now is so big that I feel like they could put tickets out on sale for 2015 right now and you don't know the lineup, you ain't gonna know who the lineup is until you get there,
Well,
and it would still sell out because it's Rock on the Range. It's a good
like
time.
A big
so
party.
that gives Aaron Lewis the right to just stand there and look like he's angry.
No, absolutely
because he got
not.
to play.
But he was the same way 2 years ago.
Okay, so he's a boring performer. I didn't say he was wrong for it. He makes millions of dollars.
I thought it was
absolutely
a wonderful
rude to the
performance.
crowd.
I was blown away.
You can't tell me his performance, besides the quality of his voice, you can't tell me his performance was good.
I was intrigued the whole time.
I was intrigued too because I wondered what fucking cat tranquilizer he took before he got on stage.
He was on ketamine. That's
Yes,
never history.
I've never seen anybody. The people in front of me were going, "What is he doing?"
It was anybody else?
And I really wasn't paying attention.
If you would have watched Seether, you would totally forget about Stained. You would totally. Seether was out of the hundreds of bands I've seen, Seether was by far the most boring. Seether and Chevelle were the two most boring bands I've ever seen.
I didn't watch either one.
You know what? Sean Morgan talked to the crowd though.
And
yeah, but it's just you
I'm
want to
not
kill you want to see that you want to commit suicide after
Well, you don't want to do that when you're listening
Don't they
to
have a
Stain?
song like Suicide or something?
Yeah, because then they have their own festival. They just started Rise Above because his brother committed suicide or whatever. Seether is just
they're so deep and brooding.
I don't really care that his brother committed suicide. That doesn't do anything. I don't really care. But Seether is just the most depressing band that there is.
So is Stain.
They are
both very depressing.
Stain, the guy's a 40-some-year-old man. He's
probably
writing about
50.
his angst as a kid that his parents didn't buy him a fucking blow dart gun or whatever the fuck he wanted when he grew up in the hills. Or
now that he's a millionaire,
he is a redneck, and you can look at him and notice
that. I think he should
that.
go back to country. Just drop Stained altogether.
Go more of those people.
No, Stained kicks ass, man. Stained is awesome.
Back in the day, they were good.
I agree with the music
mid-90s.
quality. I'm not asking him to get on a unicycle, juggle flaming dildos and fucking.
That would be awesome.
That's like an audio engine.
But I'm
they
asking
have a
him.
unicycle.
Yep.
I'm asking him to address the crowd because they're there to see him. That's all I'm asking. Is,
Engage.
hey,
So he didn't
thanks for
do
coming
anything?
out.
Like, hey, thanks for coming out, Columbus.
Nothing.
No,
he
he
thanked
didn't
the crowd at the end. He goes, I swear to you, he said it like this. He had his hand on the microphone, his other hand on the microphone. He was leaning on the microphone stand. He goes, it's been a long time
Oh no!
since we've been out. Thanks for coming out. And then he just walked off stage.
Just walked off.
Yeah.
Didn't wave, didn't wink.
Dropped the mic and left.
That would have been more exciting.
Maybe he
And
was
if
that
you'd
big.
got on the mic and said, you know, guys, I'm really sick. I've been fighting a
chest cold or
something. Make up an excuse for being so
I'm
lame.
depressed today. Sorry, everybody.
And I've never seen a band ever to where the lights go down, because I get yelled at for it all the time if I'm not talking in between songs. The lights go down, the band goes and they're doing their tuning. The lead singer is you're a front man. You're supposed to front
Oh
the
yeah,
band.
he didn't say a word. Not one
He
word.
would turn around and walk to the drum riser and put his foot on the drum riser
He said
and grab his...
during the performance, he said he called out the guys for grabbing the girls, and then the other thing he did, he said thanks. He goes, "Are you ready for Guns N' Roses?" And
and he goes,
everybody
"I am
cheered. He
too."
goes, "Me too." And then they just started playing, and that's it.
Was anybody else pissed?
Did you see the thing I put on Facebook?
I don't think so. No.
I damn near went viral with some of it.
Let me look at it.
But it
actually, I'm part of the Rock on the Range 2014
It's on there.
Facebook group. Somebody posted it.
Yeah, somebody reposted it. It got like 200
Likes.
Let me,
somebody
it's
said
so
the
true,
funniest
though.
thing. They said, you know, you're dead on with this because after his performance, if one of my friends were tired or just not into it, we called him Aaron Lewis, or you're pulling in Aaron Lewis, or you're...
Oh God.
So, because
true.
he
Now
was
he's got his
so...
own term.
People in the crowd around me were going, what is he doing? Is he mad? We were all trying to figure out, like, if his dog got hit by
Is
a
your
car
post still on
stage?
Facebook, Micah?
Should be.
You didn't
Probably
take it
right
off?
now.
Everybody I was
No,
standing by was either on their phones or talking to somebody else. Like, it was that. I mean, you were...
The band, though, put on a hell of a show.
They did.
Really did.
They did.
And their music, like I said, you can't deny it. It sounds exactly like the CD. But goddamn, say something.
Yeah.
Say anything. You got a microphone. You don't have to say finger bang and juice to roosty or
Yeah,
whatever.
your name's not Dale Vickers.
But say, thanks for coming out,
It's the question: would you rather have a band that had great stage presence but not a great didn't sound good, or a band that sounded great but didn't have good stage
I'd rather
presence?
have great stage
I'd
presence.
rather have great stage presence.
Really?
I really
would
would
rather
have
see
a
a show.
mixture.
Well, an equal mixture is perfect.
Yeah.
But you're asking me one or the other.
I would
I'd
definitely
rather
go for
watch
that.
a band that's sweating. It's like watching a minor league baseball team play that's playing for no money, but they're fighting their
that's
ass
true.
off to
Yeah.
get to the majors.
Just like college
or
ball.
go and watch a bunch of bored millionaires
Yep.
play
I found it.
baseball.
Yep.
It got your post got 13 shares and 171 likes.
That's on the one.
yours,
That's on the one.
That's on your Facebook.
Yeah,
but you got to go to Rock on the Range. Went to 200.
Oh, I'm not gonna. There's too many people posting there to find that. But yeah, I did see that though. It was huge. But no, I thought it was a wonderful performance, and I would pay top dollar to go see him again.
Well, that's why he's a millionaire. It's exactly the same argument with everybody that's so mad about these pro athletes that make so much money and the ticket costs are hundreds of dollars to watch a pro baseball game or a pro basketball game or whatever. It'll never stop until you stop paying for it.
That's true.
They're never going to change the ticket prices, and people like you who don't care if the guy sounds exactly the same and shits on the crowd are going to pay those ticket prices. And they're going to say he's a great
I think I'm the only
performer.
one that disagrees. I thought it was
No. I had a lot of people shitting on.
At least they're a tight band, though. Like
if they suck, then I
have
would
you ever been
have
to
a
a band
problem.
that's you watch them, you're like, whoa, we could do that song better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's the real band.
Yeah, it's the real band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about.
I gotta say, I was blown away with Guns N' Roses. I gotta say, that was the second time I've seen it.
Oh man, I was completely confused.
Really?
I wanted to love them because that was, I mean, that Appetite for Destruction.
Oh yeah.
I burned it up.
Rose and a bunch
But
of
he
other
looked
guys.
like Gary Busey.
Is he still fat?
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
He looked
Heavy.
really
Yeah, it's
weird.
hard to
You
be
could
with
see
a
all of
singer
his
in Guns N'
bottom
Roses.
teeth. He was like, so pulled back, and he was dressed like you see those people that are like an old lady that's still wearing the cropped,
He had a crop jacket on with a long t-shirt.
jean coat and the duster hat or whatever the hell they're called, or fedora. Not even a fedora.
It was like it's like
Pork pie hat.
I was
It's
at
like a
Rite
fedora, but a
1989 called
huge
said that
brim.
was played out then.
Yeah.
And he's still doing the grandma dance.
I
you
wish
know?
1989
And he
called
just
that.
he would go off to the
The shoulder
corner.
thing, yeah.
He would go off to the corner of the stage.
Yeah.
Like he was lost in the music, which is cool.
Well-
at
Throw
least he
anybody
was
out?
moving, but he would just all of a sudden be like doing the grandma shuffle that you see her do at the wedding reception when she's got one mimosa too much.
I think there is.
Mimosa.
If I had to guess,
Too many.
Guns N' Roses started out with 5 members. If I had to guess, I don't remember everybody, but I would say there's at least 10 members.
Oh,
of
it's a
Guns N'
circus.
Roses.
And
Is
like
there really that
There's
many?
3 guitar players.
Tim's touring with one right
2
now.
leads.
Is Steven Adler in the band anymore?
No.
Is
Three
anybody
guitar-
other than
No.
Axl
So what's
Rose?
funny
no.
is that the
I don't
1 in a
think
million, Axl Rose
The one person I
dropped.
didn't like in the
Axl
band.
Yeah,
Rose
exactly.
dropped the N word in one of their songs, and now he's got a black drummer.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I couldn't see the drummer where I was sitting.
He's got, and so did Kid
Big
Rock's
black
got
guy.
a
Was it
black
Darko?
female
That
drummer.
that girl's always been with him.
Forever?
Yeah.
She's super good. She's
Really?
a kick-ass
Come on.
drummer, isn't she, Tad?
It's not syndicated.
Kid Rock's drummer's awesome. She's like a 300-pound
never
black
be.
woman with bleached
Yeah.
blonde hair. No, there's at least 10 members in Guns N' Roses.
Every time
How
I've
would
seen
that
Kid
be?
Rock live, he's put on a great
I'm not a
show.
You know what's
Kid
great
Rock
about him?
fan.
He's a terrible singer.
His
But
shows are
he'll
phenomenal.
go from he'll play every instrument on stage. He's on this side, he's on that side. You got bombs going off. You got
Right.
him jumping through hoops. You got
Yeah.
him addressing the crowd. He loves it. He gives back to Detroit all the time. You got Aaron Lewis playing with his pud the whole time.
We went to see
Yeah, I went back to that.
Kid Rock and Buck Cherry at Cavelli Center, and I tell you what, he was all over that stage.
Bug Cherry. Taz and I went to go see Bug Cherry a few months ago. Boring as shit I've ever seen in my
Really?
life.
I swear,
It was
I
at the
think
Rock
they were-
Factory in downtown
He-
Akron.
Well, there's the first problem.
They're
Yeah.
very.
I'm actually going to the Rock Factory tonight.
That's called the accord. Oh, they do call it the Rock Factory. Don't they?
Impending Lies and Diecast tonight.
Ooh, man, you should be able to get right up front.
Yikes.
Oh, are we on air? I'm kidding. Impending Lies blew it up here.
Yeah,
They are. They're
Impending
good
Lies
guys.
will be
They're great.
headlining the Rock House in two weeks.
Wait, is Impending Lies the band that came on and quit before midnight?
No,
No,
Who was that?
they put on
I
a
don't
good
want to
show.
say it. I don't want to say it. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
you don't wanna
friends
say?
of the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm never going to erase that from my memory, ever.
never.
Never.
You're never erasing that from your memory.
God, I should not be on the radio.
Oh.
No, I really
No,
like
they were
Impending
in the club.
Lies. Every time I've seen
Impending Lies
that.
is awesome. They're headlining Ripper's Rock House in 2 weeks. So
Oh, they did that. Yeah.
they will be
I heard.
playing
I heard that I
Tina
played.
from Ohio Music Scene's graduation party. Who's all playing that show, Micah? It's Impending Lies, the new.
Red Sun.
Dude, they haven't even
Mind Pulp.
told me who's playing.
Oh, the new
New
Mind
Black
Pulp.
Jesus?
No, new Mind Pulp. Impending Lies, Adam X,
Adrenaline?
3SO, Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
I gotta say something. I'm not gonna say any names, but if you ask somebody to book the bands for your graduation party, you should probably book bands that this person has actually heard of. This graduation party is for Tina from Ohio Music Scene. Half of the bands, she doesn't know who they are.
To me, though, I'm a huge fan of finding new music.
Yeah.
Because that's why I go and like the opening bands and stuff.
Yeah.
I have friends that will buy tickets. And, well, why are we going early? The band doesn't.
You want to see the opener?
I want to see the opener.
Thank you. That's awesome. But nobody does that.
I would like it, but I see what you're saying. If somebody isn't a huge music, well, she's a huge music fan. She should want to see music she hasn't seen before. But she should probably get a couple bands that she loves.
But for your graduation party, that's not a time to find new bands. That's a time for
you want to
get really drunk and do stupid
to get all the bands that you really. Well, yeah, I mean, we get Losing September to come here. We know when Losing September will be at the Rock House in a few weeks. And I'm sure somebody will be naked on your bar at the end of the night if we know who I'm talking about. But
it's not me.
That is a gonorrhea-free zone.
Oh man!
I shouldn't be on the radio.
Is she not allowed in here anymore,
dude?
I don't know, but I'm gonna be here Saturday night wasted.
Oh my!
That's Bella, you hear that? Your mom's gonna get wasted.
I don't let my daughter tune into the show. And she's with her dad next weekend, so...
I mean, after last week, if she brings that tool bag in, I mean, that's...
click!
That's really not... I mean, you punch a girl in the face, he's lucky I wasn't standing around because the taser gun would have been the least of his problems, okay?
You know what he said? He looked at her, he goes, bitch, tase me again. You don't know who you're messing with. If Chris was out here, he'd be like, oh, well, she's probably messing with, Jay Beebs.
Cracked out Justin Bieber.
Is yours just a little... Or is yours...
It doesn't have the prongs.
I have to touch you with
She tased somebody?
She tased somebody.
No shit.
I thought you guys already told this story.
I did. Well, we did, but
like
you
the
didn't hear
police
it.
taser that launches that...
No, it was one that you have to touch.
That just
on
the
fish hooks on it.
It's like a fork that has a little...
Oh, dude, I have one like that. Mine runs on 2 9-volt batteries.
Yeah, but
Hey, wait. Micah said he wants to... Can Taz tase you right now?
Live on the air.
Like if I'm not getting what I like.
I just got to hear. They don't
tag him in the ass with it. Be like, is that what you got?
Look. All I'm going to say is this little Justin Bieber dude got right back up. He said, "Ow," and he got up and walked away.
He was drinking, correct?
He was drinking, and there was probably some PCP or something.
And how fresh are the batteries?
I saw him sleeping on the stage.
Those aren't as strong.
You need to change the batteries out.
I think you should. I think Micah should get tased right now.
I think you should tase my taint.
I'll do it. Hand it here.
Will you tase
I've tased
Taz?
people
Will you let her tase you?
Oh my god.
Give me a minute.
On the ankle, like right here.
Micah, you get trashed here all the time.
What does that got to do with anything?
Go chug a beer and I'll tase you.
Get some
Can I tase you? No. Well, you get drunk all the time.
Go get drunk. I'm saying go get drunk.
No, I'm not.
No, I was good.
I can bleed out.
What do you think about it? What do you think about it?
It's like a bug
clear
bite.
the record. I haven't got drunk
I've
in
one of those.
Okay.
A bug bite?
Seriously, it's really not that bad. I swear.
Bug bite, yeah.
I don't
okay, I'm very
want to
big
taste
ferocious
myself taking it out.
I beg to differ.
What?
I don't want to taste myself taking it out of the...
I've had to
Let me see it.
I've been tased in the ankle.
Can I tase my
With
tongue?
one of those, not the real.
Yeah, you can.
If you want.
That's the worst.
You're gonna be like, all night.
You'll
do
never
it.
talk
If I hit the
again.
button, what happens?
Well, that's not. That's a stun gun.
Yeah, it's not really a taser. It's a stun gun.
Yeah,
Take it right now.
press the button. Does that little
Let me
blue
hear your
electrical...
click because your batteries are probably dead. That's why it didn't hurt that bad.
Let's see.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
Come on, do it. Do it, Micah.
Come on, Micah.
Do it.
Can you press
Do
the
it.
button real
Taste
quick?
that
For the record.
And he didn't.
You gotta do it for the radio.
And the ankle is not that bad. I've been tased by one of those. It's not that bad.
You still want to do this to your tongue?
Micah just peed
It
a little.
sounds
Do it. Come on, get to it.
Do yourself.
Oh my god.
Tase yourself.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Tase
Micah.
yourself. Tase yourself. Yes.
Do it, Mike.
Tase
Micah.
yourself,
If
Micah.
it makes you any
Mike.
better.
Mike.
I'm fully CPR'd. First aid. I'm a
Tase
first aid
yourself
responder.
right here.
I got this.
Right.
All right, let me take a break while Micah thinks about this.
Let's get a light so you can see who you're
Yeah.
tasing.
All right, so let me take a quick break. I'm going to play actually a longer song here so Micah can really think about what he's getting into. Let's see, what do I want to play here? What do you guys want to hear?
Oh, fuck.
Trying to think of
Bring in
something
3/4 dead.
I want to hear my boat starting.
Fracture. Let's hear fracture.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Let's see.
fracture stuff.
See if I can just pull up on my
There's a
music.
song called Bodies.
Yeah, that apparently some radio host thought was the real thing, which is why you didn't win a competition.
Yeah, that sucked.
Oh, my
Tase
God.
your nutsack.
I think you should tase your nutsack. Will you?
Look at me. I'm the sick sadist
I
in the
say
group,
we
and I'm
build
like,
it
all
up.
this
We
shit
need to
happens
build
in
this
my
up.
bedroom all the time. Just tase your ass.
All right. I'm going to play Empathy from Von Isley.
A good one.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Von Isley like an ice cream shop?
It's that place in Star Wars, right? Where Han shot first.
All right.
Von Isley and get some
We'll be right back on the Crash Report. Here's Empathy from Von Isley. Don't go anywhere.
Death toll has now surpassed 4,000.
Oh yeah, look at that, right through the windshield.
Another statement of regret.
Come on, let's shoot. Come on, fire. You got that guy crawling right now on the curb?
Doing everything humanly possible to avoid civilian casualties.
I just drove over a body. I got a wounded girl. We need to take her off the line.
The deaths of 109,000 people.
A lot of innocent people have lost their life. 5 children and 4 women, and shot in the head. And shot in the head. And shot in the head.
Back on the Crash Report every Sunday here at Rivers Rock House, 1 to 4 p.m. Sarah.
Yes.
So, are you having a good time the first day's show here?
I'm having a blast.
I don't think you quite knew what you were getting yourself into when you agreed to do the show.
You know what, I didn't, but I'm completely cool with it.
Completely cool with it?
I'm completely cool with it.
Now, how does your boyfriend feel about it? Is your boyfriend tuned in right now?
You know what, I don't know. He has a job where he does maintenance at an apartment complex, and he's on call right now, so I don't know. Cause
you can download the app and listen to it.
He could!
Yes, you can download the Spreaker app, Spreaker, and type in the Crash Report. If I haven't already said this, there is 2 other shows in the area in particular that I can think of. The one, we kick their ass with ratings every week. And the other one, well, we don't even need to talk about the other one because the host is just, it's a dyke. So that's all that...
Oh my God, Crash.
Well, that's all you need to know that we kick their ass too.
Oh no.
What?
Bridge on fire.
Oh, come on.
I don't really know her, so.
Well.
She was nice to me. That's all I have to say.
Right.
I mean, she co-hosted some things that I was involved in a few months back, and she was nice to me.
Well, Sarah, you probably agree with me. If you're going to host it was kind of like a beauty competition.
It was Miss Rock in Ohio.
Okay, well, wait, you just say
everybody knows that I did it.
Okay, Miss Rock in Ohio. It's kind of, who's the hottest chick. If you're going to have a host for an event like that, I feel like, what kind of host would you, if you were doing an event like that, what kind of host would you get?
Well, if it's like Miss Rock in Ohio, is it like tattooed chicks or rock and roll chicks, or is it just like, is it normal?
That's what I thought it was.
You gonna taint this dude's?
Okay.
Taint this guy's taint?
What about a taint?
Signing up for it?
Oh, hey, can you refill this cup for me, please, Chad?
I'm gonna hold this in my grasp because then I know it's not vegan.
My cup's all the way up here. Anyways, all I'm saying is if you're going to have something like that, you need to either have dudes host it or you better have a really hot smoking chick hosting it.
Well, we did have a hot smoking chick as one of the judges.
Yes, Jackie LaFranza from Unset Fate is incredibly hot.
She is beautiful.
Really,
and
Sarah,
she's
do you
super
know,
nice
you ever heard of
too,
Unset Fate?
Yeah. Does she used to have her own band called Jackie?
Yes.
Yeah, I know
She's
exactly
hot.
who that is.
She's hot. You don't need some 45-year-old dyke-ass looking bitch hosting your show.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
A butch wouldn't work, you're right.
No, exactly.
What's the event?
Miss Rock in Ohio. Hot chicks with tattoos and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Alternative women.
Right.
As I call them.
Look, she's not.
I placed in that, thank you, sir. Out of like 70
she's not.
women.
It's a good thing.
I think she looks at it as we're competition. We're not competition. Look, this show is now 2 chicks and 2 dudes. Hopefully to get one more dude on the show. You either need dudes or females related to the event that you're having. And it's not. She said, and Taz, I think this guy Taz really fired up because she knew it was a bullshit lie. This woman says that she is friends with Marilyn Manson on Facebook and they talk all the time. That's such bullshit.
I didn't hear that.
All she is a woman whose boyfriend or whatever plays music, so she thinks that she's in the local music scene. We did a show here, Social 66.
Oh.
Now, if any radio show here, if there's going to be any radio show guest list at Ripper's Rock House, it's going to be our show, not because we think we're better than anybody, but because we do the show here at Ripper's Rock House. So we're going to be the only radio show that would ever have a guest list here for any concert. And this guy walks in and he goes, "Hey, I'm on so-and-so's guest list." He didn't say I'm on Social 66's guest list. He's on somebody else's guest list who's not affiliated with this event at all. So Micah had to walk all the way. Micah had to walk all the way here. Their tour bus was out at the edge of kind of by Empty Pockets over there. He had to walk all the way over there to say, "Hey, can so and so get in?" And it's ridiculous. She's not better than anybody. So whatever.
I don't feel like I personally am in competition with anybody else.
No, I don't know. No, I mean the show.
If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. It's no skin off my ass. I mean, I'm not a vindictive or mean person. I don't
if
care.
you're going to be posting almost naked pictures of yourself on Facebook, you should probably have the body to do so.
True.
Sarah, do you know who we are talking about?
I don't post half naked. That's not me.
That I'll agree.
I have an idea.
Don't say any
As soon
names.
as you said the band name, I was like, meh.
This is who I'm talking about. Sean, if you would like to come over here and
let me take a gander real quick. I'll be the judge of this.
Yes, be the judge of this.
I don't know her personally. She was nice to me.
Well, I guess that's not a terrible
Yeah,
shot.
no, that's edited.
The tattoo or something?
That is edited.
Really?
I have, yes.
What did they add the back contour there with Photoshop or something?
Yes, exactly.
She's a bit weathered.
You're hilarious.
We'll leave it at that.
Well, I'm just saying that
There's nothing wrong with that, too.
There's nobody that can compete with us because one, we're not a bunch of fat people sitting in a basement with diaper boxes, and we're not, Anyway, I just wanted to say
I've had
that.
a few relations with a girl. I'm not gonna say.
We're not going to judge.
Oh, we're
So-
not going to judge.
Define relations.
Yes.
No, I'm
Yes.
just kidding.
Not a relationship.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a broad
all right.
term.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah. So, anyways.
God.
Hey, what is the crash report without stirring up any fire under somebody's ass?
Exactly.
It's crash. Not necessarily the crash report.
No,
It's crash.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing. Let's get into this. Here's a common misconception. And now Amanda can actually back me up on this because she's going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There is people, in fact, even a certain person who's like, "Oh, Crash is a dickhead. He makes all this shit up. Everything he lies. He just starts stuff."
Controversy, man.
But it's funny how that any kind of trash talk in this area, in this group of people, can be traced back to one person. Amanda, is that person me?
No.
Exactly. So, I am an asshole.
Yeah, you're like one of those people that when I tried to explain, like, he's kind of a dick, and you want to say, but once you get to know him, he's not. But it's not because he's a dick. You just get used to it, so it's not like you just.
At least he's upfront.
Oh,
I'm upfront. I'm honest.
Yeah.
I've always told you guys I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. I can be a total bitch. Most people think if they see a picture of me that I look like a bitch.
Well, somebody
Until
comes
you
up to
actually
me.
meet me, and then you're like, oh shit, okay.
Somebody comes up to me and they said, "Heard you hate me." So who told you that? I say, Amanda told me. And so I called Amanda out and I said, what are you talking about? And then this person comes up to me and he goes, "Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. I thought it was Amanda. I don't really know who it is. I just thought it was Amanda."
Yeah, because I called him out.
Exactly. So
I'm a firm believer. If you can't say something to someone's face,
there's
then
a lot
keep
of
your mouth shut.
There's a lot of common misconceptions about me. A lot of common misconceptions about the show. Everything, but I will say that
I have a set of balls. Mine are just
we
higher
have,
up and a lot bigger.
But for the most part, we have some of not every week, and very few and in between. But we do have some bigger name guests on the show every so often, and I can say that we will have one of the biggest events, the biggest festivals in the area. It will be a very big deal. I'm not talking it's like Rock on the Range or anything like that, but so yes, but basically saying that we don't have any competition because we blow them all out of the water. I have the best co-hosts that there is.
I know, I'm fucking awesome.
I'll agree with that.
Unfortunately,
I'm fabulous.
Hazard was. I really enjoyed having him on the show. Unfortunately, he can't. He's got to work his day job during the show now. But he will be back every so often. But
and he couldn't say goodbye today, so we miss you, Hazard.
Yes, Hazard. We all miss you very much, and I miss your "Don't Stop Believing." I will forever remember your "Don't Stop Believing" rendition, Advance on Thermopylae rendition. Yeah. "Don't Stop Believing."
They actually do that?
He did on the show.
The random drunken texts.
Yes. I think everybody on the show has received either a drunken phone call or a drunk text.
And then
from
the next
Hazard.
day, oh, I see you had a drunken conversation last night. Well, you did. Exactly. I didn't.
There were 3 hosts on the show?
Oh, we had... it was myself, Amanda, Sonny, Hazard, and Kenny.
Okay, got
Kenny is still on the show.
He's just not here today.
He's not here today. By the way, real quick, I want to plug next week real quick. We all know that Kenny has a crazy obsession with redheaded women.
I can't blame him there.
Oh, great.
A crazy obsession with redheaded women. Next week on the show, possibly, his ex-girlfriend will be on the show. And we're not talking Big Red. I'm sure everybody remembers when we had Big Red on the show. We're not talking Big Red. His other ex-girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, Kenny's.
And Kenny knows about this?
He said she will be in town next weekend. Do you want her on the show? And I said yes. Please bring her on the show.
Wait, why do we want her?
Is she a redhead?
Oh,
she is a redhead. Taz, do you know who I'm talking about?
I think she's crazier than Big Red.
Yes, she is. Supposedly way crazier than Big Red.
Oh boy.
Great.
Big Red sounds like a hell of a character.
When you say Big Red, I'm picturing like the big fat chick from like the Adam Sandler movie with the pizza and Mr. Deeds, like the big one. You know, like when
she's
the
maid
she's
on
2.5 Men.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of when you're saying.
I would rather her.
Burly dyke.
Honestly, I'll say this. From what I remember of what you guys are talking about, from what I remember of Big Red, I would say it's safe to say probably Big Red's just a little bit younger looking.
Is Big Red big?
No.
She's a little bit bigger. She's a little bit bigger.
She sounds feisty with a name like that.
Anyways, but Kenny's ex-girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, will most likely be on the show a week from today. And we can hear all the stories. I think we talked about Kenny, her obsession with getting off to Kenny eating large amounts of food.
What?
Did we talk about this on the show? Yes, that woman.
There's a fetish for that, believe it or not.
Yes. So she will be on the show hopefully next week. I'm not sure how it's going to go out, but so Sarah, especially you because you're new to the show, but be prepared. Amanda,
I've only heard stories of this woman.
Taz,
so.
should probably prepare herself. She's been through. She's seen every single show we've ever done. Taz has been here except for maybe 2 or 3, but she knows she has seen wild things go on this show.
Like the last show that we did before our break.
No show will ever top though the first show we ever did here at Ripper's Rock House. But next week may top it.
Oh, God.
The first show we ever did here had me down on the drum riser, hands and knees, my pants down, and her pulling hairs out of my asshole.
What?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, well, you're on a lame show tonight, buddy.
Yeah, come on.
I have a cyst on my tailbone.
My goodness.
This is before we found out what it really was. I thought it was just like an infected hair. So she's down there pulling hairs out. We had Maid Marian on the show.
You borrowed somebody's tweezers.
Yes, we borrowed JCK's girlfriend's tweezers. It was just,
even though it's a radio show, that's almost kind of hard. Like if it were a TV
there's people
show.
in here eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I feel very.
So we had, who was it? I had Kenny, Hazard, and 1 or 2 other ones standing in front of the stage blocking everything while Taz is over here, Mario,
and love, Taz.
Everybody's standing over here watching.
The best part of that whole thing was the noises.
That's a true girlfriend. If you can pull ingrown hairs out of your boyfriend's asshole.
Also, we will have some news regarding the Crash Report hopefully coming within the next couple weeks. Taz and I are the only ones that know about it.
Sex change?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe we might have some news. I think I know I mentioned it to Sarah. I think I mentioned it to Amanda too. I think I told you. But we'll have some news regarding the show soon, hopefully. All I can say is it's related to the Axemaster episode. Are you guys familiar with Axemaster?
No.
I'm familiar with the Ass Master.
Jeff McGraw?
Yes, indeed.
You don't know Jeff McGraw, Sarah? I figured out you, if anybody, would know Jeff McGraw. He's a huge Wixer fan.
Horrible with names, great with faces.
Great with faces.
Yeah, same
if I saw his face, I'd probably go, "Oh, that guy!"
Oh, real quick, Sean. We have Sean from the Living on the show. Sean, earlier we were talking. You said you learned a lot about women, like the first segment of the show.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to get into something else.
Sure.
But you said you didn't know if it was too crazy for the show. So, I think you brought it up outside. If you feel free to bring it up, because Amanda will definitely go on a wild tangent about it. We were talking about it. You have a security word or whatever.
Oh, a safety word.
Safety word.
Yes. So, is there like some kind of... I can't exactly remember what the fuck I was talking about. The safety word, like when there's 2 people who are together and they're busy, we'll just say that.
They're fucking. You can say fuck.
Yeah, maybe not even fucking.
No, I think we're talking about more like...
going down on yourself.
Yes.
Cranking
one out.
They got safety words to know not to bother each other when they're doing that. Like a text message. Like, let's say if Crash here is waxing his carrot and his girlfriend sends him a text. And
is it a baby carrot?
This is what happens. This
it probably is.
Here's what happens. Taz and I will be texting, and one of us will just say, guess what? Then we know... That's what the other one's doing.
Except the first time that it ever happened, I texted him and I said, "Guess what?" And he's like, "What?" and then like 10 seconds later, like, "Oh."
What's the safe word? Is it like I don't know?
That's not what I use the safe word.
Red October or something.
What you were saying? Isn't that a Tom Clancy book? Or
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no.
The safe words are always Tom Clancy books or video games.
Yeah, no. I'm just like, yo, rubbing one out. I'll be there in a few, rubbing one out. Like
that's what you say.
I don't. Yeah.
What?
She's very forward.
Amanda, are you coming to this benefit at Chuck's Steakhouse for this 3-year-old little girl with cancer? Be right there, rubbing one out. Hold on.
Period.
It takes like some people need an Ativan to go.
By the way, real quick, if you missed it, about a month ago, Amanda and I were both out at Chuck's Steakhouse for the Rock for Autism benefit. If you missed it, we have interviews. People. We have interviews with all of the main people there. Johnny B. Morwood, who plays with Michael Graves of the Misfits.
Nice.
Amanda Weaver, who started the event.
Amanda, yep.
Crystal Stewart from Flames Burn Back. I'll play them next, and then I'll get to the Living later. And then, of course, we had to interview the legend, Akron legend. I feel like Jeremy Hahn from Spiderwood.
Yeah.
Sarah, I seen your face, your expression.
I love Jeremy. I just think it'll be fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, well, he's a very fun guy. We interviewed him, but we have yet to get Spiderwood on the show. Mm-hmm. Now, do you love Spiderwood, Amanda, or do you just love Jeremy?
I just think they have like a great presence.
I don't think I've ever seen Spiderwood. I've only seen Spiderwood once, but I don't think I could. If I went to every show they played since, I don't think they'd ever play a sober show. I seen them at the one and only, the infamous Trev Fest. Sarah, were you at Trev Fest?
I was not.
Do you know what Trev Fest is?
Yes, I do.
Not a clue.
Don't know what Trev Fest is?
What's Trev Fest?
Well, unfortunately, there is no Trev Fest anymore. But I think for about 8 years or so, maybe 10, Trevor Tesmer from One Foot in the Grave, Clutch tribute band, had this big, huge blowout in his backyard. 600 people. It's in Wadsworth. And
didn't like Jim Florentine or somebody do that?
Don Jameson was there last year.
Nice.
Ripper showed up, obviously. 600 people. It was a crazy party. And Spiderwood performed. And at the end of the night, Jeremy is crawling on all fours into the bushes, and he just pukes. I mean, just everywhere.
Hey, man, we've all been there.
Yeah.
At some point in time, we've all been there.
I don't think anybody remembers Trev Fest. I don't think anybody remembers.
That means it was a success.
Right. Well, 600 people in the backyard, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I don't think he even knew.
Big ass fucking
One
backyard,
hell of
too.
a party.
Have you been there before, Sarah?
I have not. I've heard stories from other people that have attended.
Having
and
another
oh
one?
my god, they're all crazy.
Well, they did this thing. I think this is part of the reason why they're not doing it anymore. They had food for everybody. All you got to do is just put a tip in a jar.
Yeah.
And they had a few hundred in the jar, and somebody stole a jar.
Fuck.
That's shitty.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why they're not doing it this year. But great time. But anyways, there will be some similarities, a similarity, if you will, of last year's Trev Fest and Crash Fest this year. So, but we'll get to that later. Anyways.
Wait, what do you use the safe word for?
Sean, what's your safe word?
Let me try to think.
Like, is it for your own, like, hey, don't come in? Is it like the tie on the door type of deal?
It could be the tie on the door. It could be that little thing the hotels give you.
Like
This is Sean
disturb?
from The Living. We
We
learned that Taz and I's safety word or phrase is, guess what? Amanda's is.
Yeah, but you guys are
has
using
not.
it for rubbing it out. I'm not using it for that. A safe word
Oh,
is
you
in the
use
bedroom when shit's getting too rough.
No, I don't.
That's what it's supposed to be.
That's
I don't text
the
people.
more practical
I don't
use.
text. What do you mean? When you're banging somebody out?
Well, if you're roughing somebody
Yeah,
up
when
and they
it's
can't
rough.
take it anymore,
Yeah.
they say
It can be used for whacking it too.
whatever.
Oh,
Or
there's no
like,
such thing.
if there's
Oh,
like
there's no
if you're
such
choking too hard, like if somebody's choking you or you're choking,
Why not just-
getting
Yeah,
choked?
if
Why
you
not
would
just
roll
ow
play
or
or
stop
well,
or
because
quit?
you like to say ow or stop or quit.
Yeah,
in
and
the
that
act.
might
So you have to
turn
say
someone
a
else
safety
on
word.
No, I don't have any. I don't have.
So
I don't have one then. No.
That's
if
what
I
it
ever
is.
put pineapple up on Facebook, somebody get to my house.
Yeah, that means
Safe word is-
So if somebody,
safe word is
your
go.
chains are
if
too tight.
they're railing you too hard, you just yell pineapple.
Yeah.
What?
Or like,
Pineapple!
but it makes you like, you're like, what?
Oh, all right.
It sticks
Sean,
out. It
what,
makes
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah,
what's
and
yours?
then-
If I had
you
to
ease off a bit.
if I had to come up with one, I'd probably say something just so ridiculous that you know automatically to stop, and that'd probably be. We'll go with fucking Hindenburg. Hindenburg is my
Hindenburg.
safe word.
Hindenburg!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Why not?
Sarah,
Okay.
what is yours?
I don't have one.
Oh, she's
don't
a
have-
gentle
come on, come
lover.
up with
I don't have one either. I don't have one either. I think
I'm a
Taz. I don't think
physical
Taz really
violence.
has.
Agreed.
Taz doesn't
My
have any.
safety word is out, fucking stop, and like smack.
I'll fucking
I'll
stop.
knock you out.
That's more practical.
Or the dolphin sound also works as a safer sound.
What? What's the dolphin sound?
Yeah, like you hit the wrong
If you
one.
can, yeah. Ooh. Is that an automatic reaction?
The dolphin sound.
Oh, what?
That's when you know, man.
Oh.
This show is so bad.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Oh, well,
man.
thanks for the living to sit through all this today.
Oh, absolutely.
Here's real quick before I forget. Let's upcoming guests very soon. We'll have Malice 213 back on the show very soon. The Living's here with us right now. We will have Flames Burn Black on the show soon.
Sweet.
Days Before Empire.
Days Before Empires. You mentioned somebody else, I think, last night on the phone. Can't remember who.
Or Wheelan.
Or yes. Soon, now that Sarah's on the show, it's only now that we have both Sarah and Amanda on the show. It's only fair that we bring Houston. We're going down onto the show soon. Brian Markle.
Oh, God. Calling you out, Brian. Tit for tat. Sparkle.
Now,
Sparkle.
there's two official girls on the show. Taz is just kind of here. But if Brian shows up, he could potentially see 3 pairs of boobs.
Listen, he's been wanting to see my tits for years. It's not happening.
All right, well, possibly 2 pairs of tits. Taz, you're not going to give
There's
in?
nothing in it for me.
I drew my line at Chris.
right, here, Amanda. I'm going to make this deal on Brian's behalf because I don't think he would be opposed to this. If you show Brian Markle your boobs, Brian Markle from Houston, we're going down. If you show him your chest, he will forever let you into the Crawlspace Concert Club for free. That's not a good deal?
No!
Why is that not a good deal?
I'd rather pick and pay for the bands I want to see.
Well,
free admission, man.
You can pick, and you can go to the bands that you want to see.
Yeah, but I can't even get drinks there.
I know.
There's no bar yet.
Sarah, you probably know this. You probably know this a little bit better. I feel like you probably know Brian better than any of us. Is he going to? Is he going to get a liquor license anytime soon?
I know he was working on it.
They want to get beer, but they have a bar next door, and I know him, and I also know Jeff, one of the other owners, really well. And
is it Jeff Gargas?
Jeff TF, yes. And I don't foresee them getting a liquor license because they don't want sloppy people. And they have a bar next door, and the way that he was telling me that people will go next door, get shit faced, and come back if they want, but they're just gonna do beer for now. Maybe in the future, I think they'll probably get liquor, but I don't see them.
Now, do you have to have a license?
Beer.
Now, would you have to get a license for a BYOB type place?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I believe it's like a very
Do they
strict
allow that?
door policy, and the way that after bartending for so long, you can get into some serious trouble because, say, a 21-year-old brings in a case of beer, but yet an 18-year-old is also grabbing out of that case. So now, no matter what, if the 21-year-old brought it in, it's still in your venue, and you're going to lose it.
Right.
Now, I know it's mostly local band venue, but I know tonight, I believe he's got Hawthorne Heights coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
How does he do with nationals compared to local shows? I believe the show's sold out tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. He was just getting rid of his last few tickets this week. I don't know. You know what? The cool thing about Brian is that he can talk to anybody and just be completely cool with them. He's the nicest guy. So he can talk to anybody and instantly be cool with them. And I think that really works with him booking bands.
What's the name of this place again?
Crawlspace Concert Club.
Gerard, Ohio. I grew up there. FYI, not an exciting town.
I live in
People are shitty.
Now, is this by Niles at all?
Yes.
Because that is where Taz and I hooked up, was in Niles.
Oh,
all right, history.
A little
you survived it. No, I'm just kidding.
What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? I don't want to. Chris
Parmesan.
It's like Chris Parlamus. You know him? Broken Canvas, Bunder Third. No.
Oh, I know who Bunder Third is, but dude, I'm telling you, names not so good.
Bunder
Face
Third?
is perfect.
Bunder
Third, yes.
Oh God, classic, classic Bishop.
But that we actually hooked up at his house when we were on the old. Back when I was with Diaper Studios.
Oh, right, lucky guy.
Diaper Studios. I'm thinking for real, Amanda. I know you don't have the same rivalry with Diaper Studios as I do.
I don't.
I'm thinking about for Crash Fest though. I'm thinking about hopefully we can get a couple, porta pots, and I'm hoping to get a sign to put above these porta pots that says Diaper Studios on them.
In the same font.
In the same font lettering, as if you will, as the real Diaper Studios is.
Okay, I don't know who the fuck they are. So
it doesn't mean anything to you. Sarah knows what I'm talking about.
It's irrelevant to me. So.
Oh. Well, if you only knew, I got to say, I've
heard stories.
This is no joke. I'm not going to name any names, and then this will be enough dirt digging for one day. But a certain person from a certain band that all of us are very fond of told me he listened to the show, Diaper Studios, and he said it was the most unlistenable thing he has ever heard in his life. He said it is so unlistenable. He tuned in for like a minute and he had to tune right out. He said it was so bad.
Well, today we're pretty raunchy and I'm surprised many people are tuning in.
I think we're pretty damn entertaining.
Yeah, good point.
But
it brings everybody in.
But it's fun. It's entertaining. That show is just so boring. It's what. Anyways,
gotta have balls, man.
You gotta have balls, right? I mean.
Oh, I got balls.
Oh yeah. Like you said, they're just up here.
Yeah. 34 Ds.
Oh, yeah. Really?
The light bulb came on.
All right. Yeah, it was a little bit delayed.
We'll see how many
I
other
saw it,
people
come
tune
on.
in for messaging here.
Yeah, now all the listeners just
34D.
blow up.
Oh, really? Oh.
And we're back with 40,000 listeners.
10,000 scheduled for next visit.
And growing.
What is that song called? I don't have it. Anyways, let me take a quick break. We have 42 minutes left of the show. You want that one instead?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one better?
I like that one better.
I wanted Two-Face, but I don't have that. Uploaded yet. I do have it, but I didn't get a chance to get it uploaded.
Yeah, can't take.
We're going to play Can't Take This from Flames Burn Black. Female-fronted, again, as we just played Von Isley.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Female-fronted, heavy band.
Hell yeah.
I will say, though, you have to go see them live, as their recordings may not do them justice. You have to go see them live. Put on a hell of a show. Man, have you seen them before?
Just the one time.
So one time. Sarah, have you seen Flames Burn Black?
I have not seen them live yet, but I adore Crystal.
Crystal is awesome.
Yeah, she's
Crystal
awesome.
is very awesome. Crystal Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Not, anyways.
Yes.
She a good singer?
She's the shit.
Really?
She can sing anything, and then okay, so you know who OTEP is?
Yeah.
She can do OTEP like that with no problem. Like, she gets up here, she does
I
bodies
honestly
for
was
karaoke
very
night,
shocked
drama pool, she just does whatever.
To hear her talk and then get on stage.
And listen to her sing.
If you hear her
yeah.
talk and then hear her do metal, it's not as surprising. She's got a little bit of a raspy, rougher voice.
Mm-hmm.
But when you hear her do, like, anything other than metal, she's amazing.
For the
phenomenal.
karaoke contest, she was up here singing Donna Summer, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Just
She's
very
got
versatile.
good range.
Very versatile.
Yes. Anyways, this is Can't Take This from Flames Burn Black. We'll be right back on the Crash Pro with Sean from The Living. Don't go anywhere.
You can't dictate to me who you want me to be. I'm not your little puppet on a string. You make my life hell like a doctor ask me what is wrong. I'm gonna escape this, finally be where I belong. You can't stop this, but time to get it right. No looking back now, make it on my own inside. I can't take this. I can't take this, can't let you break me down. I'm coming into my own, finding myself who I've become. I'm gonna walk away and be sorry for all I've done. When the door slams behind me, oh no, I'm finally gone. You can't stop this, but I can get it right. So looking back now, I'm making up my own inside. I can't take this. Watch me walk away, stepping into a new life, escaping the pain you gave me. So tight, the cover of eyes. I'm beginning to see that I deserve more than you can give me. Ready to let somebody love me, like I wish you would have done. You can't stop this, but time to get it right. Still looking back now, making up my own inside. I can't take this.
Yo, we're back. Amanda thinks that if we're going to set up a date for her, that we need rules.
Not
What? I don't
necessarily
think we
rules,
need. I
but
don't
like,
think we should have rules. I think if you're gonna hook up with somebody,
okay, hook up could be different, means different things to different people.
all right. Well, what are we talking? You looking to just go on a date, bang a dude out, or what?
I'm not gonna bang him out on the first date. That's not gonna happen.
But I know somebody that tried to. I know somebody I think wanted to bang you like three weeks in or whatever, and you were still no. So. Speaking of which, if you want to go back,
vagina health.
if you want to go back about a month and a half ago, donate to somebody, please.
No. Take away from the money.
I think if there was a feature of where you could go in and take away money from people, I think he would be in the negatives by now. But, anyways.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to see the person. I don't think that's, like, I shouldn't be able to see. Like, I should have, like, a standard set of questions for each person. Like, how are we doing this? Is there going to be 3 people here? Like, I don't understand how it would work.
Okay, let me see here. Let me pull up the calendar on my phone here. Crash Fest is July 18th and 19th here at Ripper's Rock House. So, and let's see here. The next show after today will be June 1st. So let's. Oh, by the way, real quick, I'd like to send a shout out to people in Sterling, New York, the North Central boys, for listening to the show. Thank you very much. If you're still tuned in. Anyways, let me pull up the calendar here. What?
Oh.
I had to do that quick shout out. My biological father is listening to the show right now.
Oh.
Anyways, so let me see here. Today, okay, so the first show will be June 1st. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There will be seven more shows between now and Crash Fest.
We're not going to get that many people that want to go on a date with me.
I think we can.
I don't think we're going to.
Like one person a show?
No.
If you pick one person to show, I think we can.
Is it 3 people per show?
I think we could settle with 2.
And I don't get to see them afterwards either. Like once I pick one
No,
or 2.
you get to see them
at Crash Fest.
At Crash Fest, yes. There's one problem with that, though. There's only one problem with this whole thing.
Nobody's gonna want to go. Nobody
wants to go on a date with you.
No,
out of the 5,
the internet is a wonderful thing.
Out of the 500 to 600 people that listen to this show on average, I don't know if we can get that many guys. There's only one problem, though. Where are they going to be? To where this microphone can pick them up.
This curtain.
Yeah, pull the curtain.
Yes, okay, but where are they going to be? Because she's got to be here, just as you do and the guests and everybody else. Where is this person going to be?
On the other side. Well, I don't know, a blinder? I
will
can
say...
have a blindfold on. That just simplifies it.
That works. That does work. But what about afterwards, then? You hear their voice, you recognize them, we take a break, you go down to the bar, you go outside to smoke.
No, I'll come out the side door.
To smoke?
Yeah.
You can't go to the bar for anything either.
No, Taz will get me my drinks.
Okay.
Well, blindfold before she goes back in, just walk her up to the stage.
That works.
Ooh, Taz, you're blindfolding me. Safe word. Pineapple.
I think we could find enough guys. But here's the other stipulation. I choose the dudes.
You pick them.
You don't pick who she goes on a date with.
No, I pick who comes onto the show.
Like you weed out after.
I weed out. If we can get people, I pick the ones that I want to come on the show.
I mean, in all fairness, I guess you would know what, like, my type is.
Well,
like tall, tattooed.
Who the hell else is going to pick them? You can't pick them.
Well, Taz.
Nope.
It'd be better if she picked them, probably.
Where's she going to find these dudes?
A woman's taste. Good point.
Yeah, but they have. I feel like they have 2 different tastes.
Yeah, but Taz knows I like tattooed, tall.
Oh,
I hate muscular guys.
You make okay. Well, then we make a fake Facebook.
No, I am not. No Facebook.
Then how are we going to find the guys?
They can message you. That
Well,
works.
we'll figure this out. We don't need to figure this all out on the air.
Oh God.
The
We'll figure
Facebook
this
would
out.
be more effective.
What's that?
No.
It'd be more effective.
A
No.
Facebook profile.
Yeah.
No.
It would be more effective.
No.
I think so.
No.
It would
The
be.
internet.
You know what I
She
think?
agrees.
It's the
No.
internet.
I think we try to
because
get
I
funding.
don't know.
Here's what I think. We try to get funding.
Oh God.
Go fund me.
No. We try to get funding
Here you go.
to subscribe to a dating service for 1 month.
No.
There's
no.
free ones out there.
No. Here's no.
No, but the
No,
free
we're
ones
not
are all the
doing
freaks
the
come out.
dating
That's
site.
true.
No.
The free ones are really
No.
Why? That's the best way to find
No.
guys.
No, it's not.
Okay, because
that is
look,
the best way to
if
find
I post on my
murderers
Facebook,
and
hey, we're
pedophiles.
looking to send a man out on a
Craigslist is the
date.
best place to
Brian
find
Markle
murderers.
is going to contact us.
Uh-huh.
Brian Markle's going to hit us up. Everybody, it's all going to be people that I know, that you know, that she knows, that everybody
But
else.
I don't always know who people are, but I don't recognize voices.
No, I don't. I want it to be all new people. Maybe 1 or 2 people, maybe.
No, I would almost rather it be somebody that somewhere down the line somebody knows that I might not know. Yeah, I don't want to go out with somebody that I have no idea who the hell they are and I can't verify, oh, Taz knows this guy. I mean, I don't want to have to pack my gun to go on this date because I don't know who the hell this guy is.
Borrow Taz's stun gun.
Yeah,
Just
just
borrow
borrow
the
that
phone,
taser.
taser.
That'd be perfect. Apparently, it didn't work on that.
I think we
Yeah,
should
it
set up like
didn't work, so
I
I'm
think
gonna
we
take
set up
my
an
knowledge.
OK
Justin
Cupid
Bieber.
or a Zeus or something, and have the guys in the area meet guys from the Akron, Ohio area. Have them come on to the show. That's the best way to find people.
Yeah,
I feel like.
it'd be like a
Oh my
background
God,
check.
Akron, Ohio, guys.
Yeah, good.
10 more guys. You
Oh,
10
no.
more guys.
No. I've heard about that area.
What?
Even Canton guys, dude.
Sean, I gotta say, when I used to come to your house all the time, I don't understand how you could live where you live.
It's just basically the only place I could find where there would be no issues with making loud fucking music.
Here's the
without
thing, though.
anybody
I used to
complaining.
hang out. I had this good friend, and I brought her to your house one time when we were jamming. It was me, her, and I think it was Cody Mick.
Yeah.
And she's a real tiny girl. She's not going to be safe somewhere dangerous. I walk in, and this crack whore comes up to us, and she starts saying, you know, I need a cigarette. I want the filter taken off. That's what gives you cancer. And then she starts talking about these
what?
buildings.
Why would she be worrying about cancer if... Like, just this one right, crackhead,
exactly.
all the things she's worried about is, I'm going to get cancer from the filter.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, anyways, we walk in, and I said, I yell out your door, because she stopped. They said, what are you doing? I said, you got to get in here. You don't need to be talking to these people. You just live in a very dangerous area.
Priscilla or whatever her name is?
No, not her. Haley.
Somebody else.
Haley.
Okay, gotcha.
Priscilla, I think you enjoyed her quite a bit. She's
not
just
a fan.
yeah. I think you liked her. She was really anti everything you are too.
Really?
Wasn't she? Or was
Yeah,
that
I guess
Haley?
it kinda seems
One of them
like
you
it.
said you really enjoyed talking. I don't remember.
Anyway.
Yeah, I remember Priscilla. Priscilla Savage. Still, I have yet to meet somebody with a cooler name than Priscilla. That's the coolest name I've ever heard in my life.
I'll agree with that. Yeah. For a woman.
Priscilla Savage.
Priscilla Savage. That is her real name. She's an
That
awesome
sounds like a
name.
metal band. Or
What's
a
that?
metal album or something
Well,
like that.
Priscilla was a metal band. Well, like
Really?
the 80s type of. Yeah, they're still around. They're called Slit now.
Yeah.
That's real creative.
Slit.
Yup.
Taco
It's
is
metal.
Taco fucking Sleeves.
the craziest motherfucker right
He's
now.
awesome.
He's just
Sounds
like.
really familiar.
The guy's name is Taco.
Taco?
Is
yeah.
that his real name? I don't
No,
think
we
so.
just call him Taco. I don't know what his real name is.
Taco Sleeves.
Taco. He posted a status one day that said,
Dick smells like
No,
hot
no.
"Because
What
my
he
dick
posted
smells
today?
like
Hold
hot
on.
dogs." And,
Oh my god, I'll pull it up. What
man,
the
let me
fuck
pull a
I
picture of
posted
this guy
today?
up for
Oh
you.
my
I'm
god,
friends
hold
with
on.
this guy.
Taco Sleeves?
Taco
Yes,
Sleeves.
I am friends with him.
You are friends with Taco Sleeves.
Yeah, he posted
I've
something
probably
earlier
seen
that was
that.
so damn funny. It was sick, but hold on.
His dick smells like hot dogs.
This.
Kumquat sounds like something that happens after an anal cream pie and a glass Pyrex measuring device.
What the fuck, dude?
That's so messed up.
That's pretty funny. What, kumquat?
Kumquat, like a fruit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is pretty sick sounding though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a crazy dude. He's very, very fucking crazy.
but yeah, so there's that. It actually is band, just different now.
Yeah, what's that? Brad Slit? What are we talking about? All these girls think he's so hot. I don't
Who?
see it. Brad Slit?
His brother? Oh, really?
He's old, but
there a
he like
picture of him?
posts
How
these
old is the
like
guy?
really provocative. Like He posts these pictures
on
like
Facebook?
I'll pull a picture of everything above his cock, like right
Like
to where his
30s?
cock starts. No, I'd say late 40s, 50s.
Wait, that old?
Did you say 30s old?
I actually said 50s old. You misheard me.
I don't know.
Oh,
Amanda.
Come on, you got to get your ears checked here. I got to be
People
careful
think
what I
he's good
say.
looking.
Look how many pictures he gets on it, or how many likes he gets. 113,
He's one of those. Yeah, I don't know.
70, 95, 150,
Yeah,
204.
I'm not seeing it though, man.
He's
Back
just,
in the 80s, though, you know.
Like his younger pictures look good, but I mean that's nothing that like wets my panties.
He looks
I
a bit
just,
withered.
were they big back in the day, or what? Like that one is the one that's like, ew. 202 likes, but of course, the thing liked that picture. If any
Oh my God.
of you ever come out to karaoke on Wednesday nights, you might be able to meet the thing.
Oh no, I met her once. I was
here on
good.
Wednesdays. I
You've
don't
never
think I've
met the thing before?
Who's the thing? Or what?
I don't think so.
Wait,
was she here on
Isn't
Wednesday?
it like
No.
positive for the
Yes. Yes.
and the gun of her Pacific?
Oh, no way.
Oh
And
man.
her AIDS.
Yeah, she walks in here. She walks up. Who is the bartender? No, Tori. Well, waitress here. I think it was Tori, right? Taz. She looks at Tori. She goes, "I'm not tipping you. I'm on disability. Right? I ain't tipping you." She comes in here and orders shit. Doesn't tip. Leaves. Oh yeah, Liz is like, she's like, "You're a fucking cunt." This and that. And I was like, "Oh my god."
What did she do?
What did she do?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to mess around with that. Well, Sarah, you know her.
Is this mine?
I think so, yeah.
Her boyfriend, friend.
I
Whatever.
ran into them.
Who is it?
I finally met her
You
in
just.
Iron South.
I was
Or whatever
I don't want to say any names.
it is now.
But you hosted you not hosted, my bad. You judged the karaoke contest here. Her man, friend, whatever, was in the competition. Just want to hint.
Man friend?
No way!
Yes.
Did they win?
No, he's actually not bad though. Some of the things he did, he's not bad.
Oh, that is the only guy I've ever seen at functions. He will slam through 2 pitchers of beer and go up and just nail a karaoke song and be completely fine. Except afterwards, he's like, "Mama," and he will talk to you for like a half hour straight. And you're like, "Okay, I gotta
Are
go."
we
He
talking
made him
about
sound
the
like
same
he was
person?
on the Bee Gees.
Let me take it. Hold on, just so I can clarify that Sarah and I are talking about the same person. Let me take a moan break here. Hold on one
Does he
second.
have like a really high voice or something?
Oh yeah, like power metal.
He's in the Bee Gees or something?
Yes, we're talking about the same person.
Let me take a moan break here. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. I just wanted to clear. Amanda, you missed it. You missed the only moan break that we're gonna have of the whole show.
All right, we're
Some
back.
of this should have been a moan break.
Yes. I needed one of those really long, like, kind of moans, but that's just a really.
Oh, it depends.
Anyway,
I think it goes on for like a minute.
You're
I'll,
right.
I'll text you and be like, guess what? Record.
But, yeah, it's just listen to this moan. Listen how weird this moan is.
That sounded like a farm animal.
It's a strange
It
moan.
makes me think of like a barn door kind of creaky sound.
Yeah, kind of like an old rickety
Yeah.
door from like a
Like
horror
if
movie.
that's what I had to listen to, I would probably not pleasure them.
No.
I would not want to hear it.
It's like the kind of porn you
I'm
put
like,
on
you know
mute,
what?
'cause
I
you're
have
like, this is hot to
diarrhea.
watch, but I
I'm
can't
just
listen to
gonna
it.
And that's
Right.
And that's pretty bad,
It
too.
is.
All right, I think we've clarified everybody on the show's favorite porn site.
X-Hamster.
RedTube,
Mad Thumbs.
Mad Thumbs for Taz.
Mad Thumbs.
All right, before we get to Sarah, Sean, what's your favorite porn sites?
I gotta go with Farm Animals Monthly. That's probably my favorite.
You mentioned bestiality earlier. No.
Farm Animals Uncensored. You
Oh
just
my
can't
god.
use
Oh god.
Sarah, what is your favorite porno site?
I'll do RedTube or porn. Doesn't bother
Oh, there we go.
I've never heard anybody ask
New
that
best
question to a
friend,
girl.
she also enjoys RedTube. There's no other better porn site than RedTube.
You probably get a virus from that one, though, right?
No, I don't feel like RedTube doesn't give.
I like X videos.
What's that?
I like X
X videos is like everything on it.
Yeah, X-Hamsters.
Spank Wire's not too bad.
Spank Wire?
Spank Wire.
Oh, okay.
The problem is the more stranger that the name is, the stranger the name, the worse the quality. I feel like.
Yeah, it seems like because all the good ones are already taken. And if you got to come up with something like jizztube.org or something like that.
Well, there's some weird.
You're running out of material.
Those advertisements, though, I gotta say, those advertisements are brutal.
I'm glad you can skip them after 5 seconds. Though.
18 and abused, brutal tube, all that stuff. I could never watch that. It's too much.
Yeah.
But I will say, I very much enjoy Skeletons Fucking. It's probably the greatest porno ever.
Wait. The Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff?
No. Here, let's watch it.
Oh,
It's
have
actually
you seen that one? I think bits and pieces. I don't think I've seen it all the way through,
It's like
but I know what
the
you're talking about.
highest budgeted one ever made. And they have like
Is it like
dancing
CGI?
Yeah, they have like skeletons and like.
All right, here. Well, this one's
they're
on
a
YouTube.
ship and they
Sean,
have,
if you want to come over here, we can gather
Is
around.
this it right here?
Yes.
We're all close now. We're all.
This is Skeletons Fucking. It's like
What's it called?
Skeletons Fucking. It is a animated porn.
I'm glad I'm on the radio so I can hide my boner.
Watch out, your
Make
back.
sure you stay back.
Yeah, you just want. I'll give you a
Couple feet. I don't want to be in the
If you
radius.
feel
okay.
So the skeleton pops a huge one and knocks his head off.
Who whacks off to this shit?
12-year-old Logan.
Probably.
Oh, look at that. He broke.
Now here's the best
my
one.
God.
Skeleton's down on his knees, sucking the other
There's
one.
a whole new meaning to the term boner.
Body falls off. Other one looks around, makes sure nothing, and he.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
That's all the length it is?
Yes.
Good God.
That's it.
I will admit the CGI was pretty impressive.
Great one. When I found that, I was like, "This is it. That's all I need for the rest of my life." Save it to
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever whack off.
No,
anything
I could
else
never. I
other
could
than
never.
that my entire life.
But
I wish there was like a longer, fuller version of it though, because I mean that was more of a.
Do you
teaser.
really wish that? Do you really wish that?
You really wish you could see
I
more
really
of
do.
that?
I really do wish that. Yeah. I think the CGI was better than Jurassic Park. top 10 pornos I've ever seen. Great.
Nothing beats super hot Brazilian booty is the best.
I'll agree with that, dude. I'm an ass man myself, but that's just me. Some people are ratio
I just had
guys.
that conversation on Facebook the other day.
I'm a boob guy all the way.
You're a
I'm a
boob
boob
guy?
guy.
I've never understood
I'd
that.
rather see a nice rack than an ass. For real.
There's nothing wrong with a nice rack, definitely. But I mean, the butt and the hips is that's what defines the woman. That's what I think.
I'm a boob guy. I like the big tits section.
I'll agree.
Anyways, but let me take one more break. The final break of the show. We'll come back. We'll wrap everything up. While we're in the middle of the break, I'll see if I can talk more about Crash Fest real quick.
Did Al give you the CD?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Did he really? Okay. I don't because
this.
I didn't give a shit.
Hold on. Yeah, but hold on. I don't even know if I can play it this week because
Well, I should have brought the thing.
it's under another artist.
Okay.
Do you know which song you would?
It'll still play those tracks.
I don't know which song would you track 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Let's see here. Let me see. Just send me the message.
I might be able to.
The second one.
The second song.
Yeah.
Okay, I might be able to get this in here.
Yeah, because the way that iTunes is, like, it does some fucked up thing.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can get it up here on my computer. I don't know what the hell my computer's doing right now.
And it's like 5 or 6 minutes long, something like that.
It's 5 or 6 minutes long. Okay,
Probably
hold on.
like 450, something like that.
I wonder how well I can play it off of my iTunes. I don't think it'll work very well. Let me see here. What is my computer doing? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay, I should have done this earlier. Let me take a break. Let me get this one in when we come back. Let's see if I can close out the show with it.
You got it.
In the meantime, Amanda, what would you like to do? Final break of the show. Something a little bit longer, real quick.
Oh. I don't even. It's been so long.
I have so much music, I don't even know half of the things that I have.
Something long?
Some longer that I may or may not have. Sarah?
Inagata
You know-
Davida. No, that's that's like 20 minutes long.
God.
That's way too fucking long.
God.
Let's
Anything
see
by
here.
Dream Theater, you can take a nap and.
I wish I could play
Let's
Dream
defy
Theater.
reality.
Do I have any other stuff up in my system? I think I do.
Let me give you some of my stuff.
Oh, your old band.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can handle that garbage.
Hey now!
Alright, this is Shell by Shell
There you go.
from Defy Reality.
Oh, nice.
We will be right back on the Crash Sport, come back, wrap everything up, attempt to get a living song in. It might have to be the short one. It's cool. Unfortunately. Anyways, this is Shell by Shell from Defy Reality. We will be right back on the Crash Sport. Don't go anywhere. back here on the show. Sean, unfortunately, I will not have time to play The Living.
And
Next week I will.
Get you the songs.
Next week I will. Well, I didn't get them in the inbox you sent me. They didn't show up.
I'll send them to you in MP3s.
Well, I have them now. I don't need them now. I'll just convert them to MP3s.
They're waves instead.
Speaking of which, if you're tuned into the show, if you're going to submit music, please make it an MP3 file. The quality is not going to differ that much versus a wave, and waves take too long to upload. So if you can please send me an MP3 that takes seconds to upload an MP3. It already takes long enough to load it into the system. So send me an MP3, please. Anyways, Sean, thank you very much for coming on the show. Sean and Alex from The Living. Alex had to take off a while ago. This weekend here at Ripper's Rock House, Thursday bike night with my drunken uncle. On Friday, Kleiner and Callahan doing an acoustic set all night long. And on Saturday, Micah's cover band Fracture. They do everything from Static X
to Godsmack
Nice.
To Cold Chamber, all sorts of stuff. They even do some newer stuff. They do Trenches from Pop Evil. Speaking of which, Sarah, I don't know if you saw Pop Evil.
I did.
Oh man, they killed it.
They're phenomenal.
That was one of the highlights of the weekend. I seen them a few months ago with Stone Sour, and they were
DMC
awful.
came out and did this.
Yeah, they brought out DMC to do Trenches. It was awesome.
It's cool.
But when I seen them back in January with Stone Sour is my favorite band, and Pop Evil just sucked. I mean, they were just awful. But this past weekend at Rock on the Range, man, they were firing on all cylinders. They killed it. There's only a few bands that I saw that I was just not impressed by, and Chevelle was one of them. I don't like their radio stuff. Their performance was just terrible. I don't know if you saw it. Did you watch Chevelle?
I didn't, because I've seen them before, and I didn't want to waste my time.
The highlight of Chevelle's show did not come from Chevelle. It came from one particular person at the concert. Sarah, Amanda, have you been to Rock on the Range before?
Yeah, a couple years ago, yeah.
Okay, and Sarah, both of you know, on the sides of the main stage, they cover the two sections of the bleachers right beside the stage with a black tarp. If you're looking at the stage on the left side, there was a guy who, there's food stands and stuff on top of the thing. Yeah. This guy jumped over the fence and rolled from the top of the bleachers all the way down to the bottom. He jumped over the fence. That's why he should have been there for Chevelle.
Damn.
Jumped from the top to the bottom. As soon as he hit the bottom, cops came and arrested him and took him away.
Fucking A.
It was crazy.
Huh.
I'm surprised he didn't break his fucking neck.
I know next year I'm going down for the Carolina Rebellion.
See, my thing is, AEG, the World's Loudest Month, is a part of AEG. They do, I think, 7 festivals in the country. They do Rock on the Range, Carolina Rebellion, Welcome to Rockville, which I think is in Florida. They do Fort Rock, they do Rocklahoma, Rockfest, and I think they do one other one. Actually, in October, though, the producers of Rock on the Range are putting on another festival in Louisville, Kentucky, with one of my favorite bands, Slipknot, set to headline. There's rumored that they're going to headline. The lineup will be announced on Friday. That's in Louisville, Kentucky in October. But anyways, my thing is Carolina Rebellion, Welcome to Rockville, Fort Rock, all that stuff has... Rock on the Range has all of those bands and more. That's my thing. With all these festivals that are put on by the same company, Rock on the Range has every band from all those festivals plus more. So I get... Why Carolina Rebellion? A big Pit Unsigned.
Yeah, I'm a model
that
for
makes
Pit
sense.
Unsigned.
That makes
it's
sense.
a huge metal magazine, and
I know the Pit
they're
Unsigned.
family to me, and I work with a lot of the bands that are down south. So
they kind of I don't think they have a partnership with the Carolina Rebellion, but I know they go there and they shoot all the bands and everything.
And then my friend Gary does a lot of the.
Gary Carota, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I will say that I believe next year I should have a few passes for Rock on the Range for at least myself, and hopefully I should have a couple passes for people on the show. What? You want a pass to Rock on the Range, Amanda? The thing is, it's easy.
It only seems fair.
It's a lot easier to get a photo pass, but the problem is nobody on the show is a photographer. So it's Are you a photographer?
Have you not seen? Do you look at my Facebook at all?
I know you're a model, and
you can pose as
and
one.
you get photographed, but are
Yes,
you
I
a
do
photographer?
take I do
Okay, I don't know.
photography
Maybe I
as
can
well.
send you out to shoot the bands next year or something. Tracy from Ohio Music Scene got not only approved to shoot the bands Rock on the Range, but he also got special approval to shoot Kid Rock too.
Yeah.
Because I know that was tough. You had to get a special sticker to shoot Kid Rock, and he got that. Guns N' Roses only they personally chose a few photographers to shoot them. And I don't think that Ohio Music Scene was chosen to shoot Guns N' Roses. I will say, earlier in the show, if you're just now tuning in, we were talking about Stained and Aaron Lewis. I got to say, though, Axl Rose is one of my favorite frontmen. He's my favorite. Guns N' Roses is one of my favorite bands. But I will say, Taz, maybe you realize this too. Sarah, did you watch them? I can't remember. Did you watch a majority of their show?
I stayed for like half of it. After they got done with the majority of their old stuff that I loved, once they started getting into the new weird crap, I left.
After every song, or every few songs, he didn't say he would say thanks, but it was so fast, he would just be like, thanks. And they'd be done, and then they start the next song.
Yeah.
He's just so cocky. Axl Rose is so cocky. And I've seen this...
I'm Team Metallica.
Oh, I hate Metallica.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
And
kill
after
me
Gene
now.
Hart did that,
Oh,
James
man.
got burned.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I will say on Metallica's part, I know James Hetfield was standing on the flame pod. He had to go to the hospital. They asked Guns N' Roses to play, I think, for like 2.5 or 3 hours.
Quit. Or they didn't want to do
Played
it.
for, they didn't even play their whole set. They played
No.
for 45 minutes.
And
he got pissed.
I think that was a St. Louis riot, I think is what caused it.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah,
Class act.
He is. I will say, though, everybody says he sucks live. I thought he sounded phenomenal.
He did sound really good, though. I'm not gonna lie, and it's on like my bucket list, you know, to make sure that I see like certain bands before they die or I die, you know, whichever comes first. But you know, because I've always wanted to see Guns N' Roses, but you know, really that was Axl Rose and his circus.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
I
know.
got a
Sounded
little
good.
fun thing with Metallica.
He sounded good.
Not everybody knows.
Well, let's hear about it.
You know.
I may. Oh, I think I might know.
Yeah,
Okay,
in the
on.
car. What? Oh yeah, that's another bit of it. But
Well, maybe she'll tell us that next week. But anyways, we have 4 minutes left. But I know Guns N' Roses just did this benefit charity deal or something like that. I saw on Facebook.
Surprises
And
me.
Axl, no, it's not surprising. Axl Rose didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Only
Then it doesn't surprise me.
four out of the. How many people would you say in the concert? I'd say there's at least 10.
there's at least
They have
10
3
now.
guitar players, bass player, Axl Rose,
They had a key player,
a drummer,
a couple different
keyboards. They had at least 10 members. I'd say.
Ridiculous.
You don't need 3 guitar players. I'm sorry, but you just don't.
No, it's a lead guitar player and co-lead.
The only
guitar
band
player. Who
that
wants
is
to do
okay that I'm
Yeah.
okay with having 3 guitars is Iron Maiden. They have 3
Yeah,
guitars.
I was going to say that. That's a completely different
But
story.
they didn't always have 3 guitar players. They started out with 2, and then I think the one they brought in somebody to fill in for somebody else, and then when the other guy came, it's like Mushroom
He
Head.
turned out to be a
They just
badass,
stayed.
though. And Foo Fighters,
Right.
I think they have 3, but...
Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Real quick, Amanda, Sean, everybody here, even Taz. Who do you think is going to be the headliners for Rock on the Range 2015? Or possible bands to headline Rock on the Range 2015?
Oh man,
Relevant bands, of course. I would say
I see Pop Evil returning.
I see them returning, but not headlining yet. I would say Slipknot is a potential
That's a good-
candidate.
Yeah,
with that.
I think that's got.
I
yeah.
think Foo Fighters would be a very potential candidate. They have not played the festival, and
I think
they
that
are
would be sweet.
They're
Whether
coming
they
out with a
headline or
new
not.
album.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say this, but Metallica is huge. They have not played it yet. I can't stand them. I've seen a list. AC/DC and Black Sabbath are
I'll
also
be
on
having
there.
seizures
I don't
down
think
the
would be
row.
sweet.
I don't think AC/DC or Sabbath would agree
AC/DC,
to do Rock on the Range.
Because Malcolm Young just had a stroke, I think.
They're still playing though. They're
Are they
going on
really?
without him. Yes.
Oh, shit, okay.
But I think Slipknot is a very potential one.
I
and,
agree.
And I think Foo Fighters would be a potential one.
Sabbath would be sweet.
Sabbath would be cool. I don't think
No.
it'll happen, and I don't think AC/DC will happen. There's another one potential. They're saying Tool. I will probably leave. I can't stand Tool. I know
What the-
that would be a bad mistake because isn't A Perfect Circle isn't Maynard in
Yeah.
supposedly I wasn't there that year, but I guess when A Perfect Circle performed as the headliner, there was literally 100 people left in a 40,000 capacity stadium.
I mean, that's sad.
They're boring. Nobody wants to watch them. Tool is super boring. I can't stand them.
Tool's who you put on when you're like stoned and you're just
Yep.
like vegging out. Man.
Exactly. They're
I
not-
think
it's
they
not
need to get
alive.
more.
Not alive.
Kid Rock Kid Rock, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much if it was on Friday or Saturday, but Kid Rock was the perfect way to end it. It's just a big party, you know? He's rock, rap, country, all of it. But he's...
Yeah, and he lets us know.
And he's super cool, and I've heard he's super great to his fans and photographers and everything. So, but he's another one. He's probably got at least 12 people in his band. He's got three. He's got himself and then three backup singers,
vocals and stuff.
And then he's got a drummer, a DJ,
organ player,
a bass player. He's got everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I will definitely return to Rockland Range. I think Volbeat will be there next year, too.
I was just about to say that.
I do, however, think Five Finger could come back next year and headline the entire event. They're getting so big. So big. I will say the worst concert.
Such a disappointment.
Smashing Pumpkins was there last year.
Those guys butchered.
One of the worst bands I've ever seen. I
Smashing
left.
Pumpkins?
Oh, they were awful.
Really?
Well,
Bad live?
What's that?
That bad live?
Yep. But anyways, we have to go. We will be back live next week. Thanks for tuning in. Sean, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Thanks to Ripper's Rock House.
No problem.
Night fuckers.
Night fuckers.
See you.
Peace.
We will see you next week.
These country roads, everybody knows on Friday night just where to go. Leave your pistols at the door. Got a hog on the grill and smelling fine. Mason jar full of homemade wine. It's gonna be a good one, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a hillbilly way of life. A backwoods state of mind.